sauce, boy, shit. What you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
I appreciate y'all being here early. 3,000 subscribers. Shout out to all the content creators. If you got a channel, you're a content creator. I don't give a damn if you got 1 subscriber. You're a content creator. Shout out to everybody with a damn YouTube channel. Shout out to all the mods in the building, man. Shout out to all the whole No Cap crew. We about to get this shit started, man. Let's.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy, freezy, freezy.
Yo, I don't know how this live stream gonna go, man. Y'all tell me if my camera looking right. I was messing with my camera earlier.
You so crazy.
Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I bought this camera, I never really researched how to work this shit. Let me put my seat down. Oh, let me come up some. Let me come up some. Let me. Out of there. All right. When I bought my camera, I just put it on a certain setting and I left it there, and I never really, like, you know, read the manual or did a complete tutorial on my camera. So today, right, I had the bright idea of, since I got some time on my hand, let me learn my camera. So I just went through the whole complete tutorial with my camera, and I messed all my damn settings up. All of them.
No Cap-tivity.
That's what my black ass get for fucking with some shit I wasn't supposed to been fucking with. How many of y'all mama told y'all that, y'all grandma? That's what your ass get for fucking with some shit you ain't had no business messing with. Yeah.
This one here for the thug.
Let me bring my seat up a little bit more. Shout out to 3,000 subs, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This is new to me. Like celebrating, you know, my success. Like, I don't like this. I really don't like to celebrate, but guess what? Good, guess what, y'all? Y'all see this right here? Y'all already see, listen. I ain't even drunk I ain't even drank most of this. This Casamigos, and this the Anejo. All right, this the dog. This ain't that clear shit. This that dog shit. I ain't even drank most of this. Like my family and close friends drunk, but I'm gonna have a sip. This the big bottle. See, this bottle almost big as me. See that right there? I'm gonna have a drink tonight, cause guess what? It's a celebration. We celebrating. Let me see. You got to have your cognac glass. I'm old school. I don't need that much. That's all you need. I'm giving y'all a cognac class. I'm giving y'all a cognac class. This all you when you pour your cognac, y'all. Some of y'all get out of hand. Some of y'all go overboard. Y'all like to, you know, be greedy, and especially when y'all drinking out of somebody else's bottle. You know, y'all like to fill it up the back right there. No, you just need a little swig. That's all. That's gonna be the name of my next YouTube channel. Lil Swig. I like that. Lil Swig. Y'all know I got to tell y'all about my day, right? I got to tell y'all about my day, but before we do that, we're gonna get some shout outs. Shout outs are in place. Shout out to Justin Wade in the building, man. Shout out to Emperor Kojak in the building. Shout out to my sister Jess J in the building. Shout out to my brother Hassan in the building. Shout out to my nephew RJ in the building. Shout out to my sister Alexis from Texas in the building. She say, let's go, 3,000 subs.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister Princess C. Shout out to my sister Genesis 1. Shout out to my sister Miss Piggy. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got a band of brothers over here. But I'm telling y'all something, we got a coalition of sisters over here, real talk. My sisters hold me down. Fuck what them other guys say. My sisters be holding me down. Man, one time for my dog, Troll with a Soul. Let me see. William Lucian, how you doing, bro? Thank you for being here, man. William Lucian say, what's up, Freezy? Love watching your growth. Don't change on us, bro. You ain't got to worry about that now.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm telling you, I ain't got to worry about that. I'm telling you right now. You ain't got to worry about that. Von Bryan, that's my brother, y'all. Von Bryan in the building. Don Q in the building. Don Q, we don't see Don Q, y'all. We don't see him. We don't see him. Ryder Prophet in the building, man. He said blessings to all. It is a blessing. It is a blessing to be around y'all, man. All the time. Let me tell you something. Every time before I go live, I get hyped. I'm telling you, man. We celebrating 3,000 subscribers today. We ain't just gonna be celebrating 3,000 subscribers. We gonna play some games, right? We're gonna play some games, and we got some topics we gonna cover. And, you know, we're going to have an open panel. I'm going to put the link in the chat real soon because I want y'all to join me, man. Okay. But let me tell y'all about my day. I woke up early this morning. About 6:30 this morning, right? Because I tried to go to bed early last night. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be productive. So I got up. I took me some bass out of my refrigerator with the scales on it, right? And I said, I'm gonna clean me some fish. I put the bass in some water. Then I sat down. I said, you know what? I might as well make my thumbnail too for my show today. So I pulled up the software to make my thumbnail. I was looking for some, some material to make my thumbnail with. Then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go water my damn plants outside. So I went outside, right? And I put my plants in the yard on the grass. Okay, and I bought the water hose over there and set it down by the plants. Then I said, you know what? Before I water my plants, I'm gonna go back inside the house and take a shower. So then I went in the bathroom, and I went and found some clothes, right? And I put them on on the rack. So when I get out the shower, I can put my clothes on. But then I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit back down and try to finish this thumbnail. When I sat down, I started reading. I started reading my Bible. Y'all, when I read my Bible, get what I did? I went right back to sleep.
No captivity.
Can somebody write in the chat what I did today? What did I get done today, y'all? Can somebody please tell me what did I get done today? Ain't one of y'all ever had a day like that? It's like one of them good intention days. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret too. Oh, let me get my mic together, cause it's my mic bother me. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret too. Like right now, it's 21 people watching. When my views go up to like 20, 25, 28, 30, 40, I get nervous. I be like, damn. Cause when you get used to a certain number, you get, I know when it's like 20 some people, that's my family, but when they go to 40 and stuff, 50 and all that kind of stuff, I be like, damn, it's some other people, man. I get nervous, dog.
You so crazy.
I'm gonna go down here to the chat with y'all. Let's see. Y'all, I'm finna read y'all this article. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the news. I'm gonna play the news report. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna read it first. Y'all check this out. Authorities arrested a Florida man accused of setting fire to a car that belonged to his girlfriend, who is also his cousin. Story over with. That's all I wanted to read to y'all. That core, that cover that story right there. That was the quickest. That was one of the quickest stories we're gonna ever do on. When I read that story, I say, man, I ain't finna read that shit to y'all. I'm gonna read it one more time just in case y'all ain't catch it, man. Authorities arrested a Florida man accused of setting fire to a car that belonged to his girlfriend, who is also his goddamn cousin. That's it. I ain't read. I'm not finna read. I'm not going through. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all today. For real. I'm tired of this shit. I hate you niggas, man. I hate this shit. Let me put the link in the chat, man. I'm scared. For real, this shit already scary, man. Tired of this shit, man. Shout out to my cousin Pink in the building, man. Pink, what's going on? Let me see. I'm gonna have to put my incense on the ground. How many of y'all burn incense? Who all believe in the chat that listen, we just hanging out today. We're gonna cover some serious topic. We done got through our first topic already. The first topic didn't take that long. Look. Somebody say, Troll with his soul say he had to be from Florida. You already know it. You already know it. He had
This one here for the thug.
Come on now. KG Dogfight say that he had to be from Florida. Had to be. Man, I'm tell you something. These niggas crazy in Florida, man. Tired of these niggas, man. Tired of these niggas in Florida. I'm tired of these niggas, dog.
Super chat.
William Lucci with the $5 ball. Bruh, appreciate ya. My dog say, Freezy, keep it real. Does the craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida? like Charlamagne say, hey man, let me tell you something.
No Cap-tivity.
Let me tell y'all something, man. You might be right, Will. I'm telling you, Will, you might be right, dog. Man, these niggas is buku crazy down here. Not cuckoo, buku crazy. Matter of fact, man, fuck that shit. I'm finna read this story, man. Cause I wasn't gonna read it cause the shit scared me. Let me put the link in the chat. We gonna rock and roll, man. See how I did that. I said I was supposed to been putting a link in the chat and I ain't put the link in the chat yet. That's how my whole day been going. Good Intentions Day. For real. GID, GID. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm forgetting what to do. Shit. Join me, please. Join me up here. What should I say? Join me up here. Join me, motherfuckers. Should I write that? Join me, motherfuckers. No, just put join me. Just put join me. Just put join me for real. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Okay. I pinned it to the top of the chat. Mods, if it gets lost too soon, if it gets lost, you know what I'm saying, in the sauce, y'all can feel free to every now and then, periodically, copy and paste it back in the chat. But it's pinned to the top of the chat, so I'll be announcing it throughout the show. Y'all can join me at any time. We're gonna rock and roll. Please, and I want to say this because I hardly ever say this. Because, you know, I've been going lackadaisy on my family, but if y'all came up, could you please make sure you have adequate lighting? This is like a party, okay? If you need to go wash your face, all right? If you need to go comb your hair, whatever, you just do that before you came up. You know, that's if you care. That's if you care. But just have some adequate lighting, okay? And, you know, and cam up. That's all I ask. You know, that's all I ask. Y'all can do that for your boy. Pink Toe say, let me see. Pink say, Freezer, what's in your cup? Right here. Casamigos. The dark boy. That dark boy with the gold teeth. That's that dark man with the gold teeth. Let me see. Let's read this shit, man. Let's see what this nigga did. Okay, so It say Melvin Cintron, that's his name, has been charged with 2nd-degree arson and 3rd-degree. Matter of fact, let's just look at let's just look at this shit. Let's look at this shit, y'all.
Authorities arrested a Florida man accused of setting fire to a car that belonged to his girlfriend, who was also his cousin. Melvin Cintron has been charged with 2nd-degree arson and 3rd-degree grand theft, Miami-Dade County Jail records indicate. He was taken into custody at gunpoint Wednesday in connection with the April 29th incident, during which authorities allege he set his girlfriend and cousin's Jaguar XC ablaze outside a North Miami home, according to WPLG-TV. The arrest took over 4 months because the victim alleged Cintron would force her to put her phone calls with investigators on speakerphone. Because of this, she allegedly lied.
Listen, can I tell y'all something? I don't care about none of this. Only thing I care about, this man was fucking his cousin.
No Cap-tivity.
Did the computer ever, did he even say that? Like, yeah, you burnt up the car, you killed your cousin. Listen, we care, God bless the dead, but dog, I'm still stuck on you and fucking your damn cousin. Come on.
It's muy for the thug.
About the cause of the fire, telling police the car burst into flames while she was driving. On Monday, the victim interviewed with police and said Cintron was allegedly regularly armed with a fully automatic weapon, causing her to fear for her safety.
Sis, what up, sis? Jet in the building. Let's get it, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's go. So, yeah, man. I just wanted y'all to see that. We got some more stuff we gonna cover, right? We actually got a story we're gonna cover that goes with this live stream. It ties in. Y'all know I like to tie in stuff. It ties in with, you know, my supporters at 3,000 subscribers, you know. It ties in with all of that, right? It's a pivotal story. Well, it's a conversational story. And I want to have a conversation about this too. Let me see. Oh, babe. Let me go to my Instagram. I'm so listen, I'm unprepared. I deserve it, y'all. I deserve it. Come on, I deserve it, man. Please. I deserve to be unprepared at least one time. At least one time, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I got the line. Okay, I got that one together. It's all coming together now. I got another story for y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Let me get my... I got another story for y'all. This shit getting crazier and crazier and crazier. All right? First of all, how many of y'all fucked y'all cousin? Put a 1 in the chat if you don't fuck your cousin.
No Cap-tivity.
Let me see how many ones I see. Oh, I see one. I'm just playing. Okay, so can y'all take a look at this right here? Let me see. This say Florida man awaiting execution on death row dies of fentanyl overdose. So, this story is crazy, right? I was reading this story and it's a death row story. It ain't like we ain't heard it before. But I never thought about this. When I read this story, I was like, get the hell up out of here. So I'm gonna read this story and then we just gonna have a brief conversation about it. Listen. So this say Florida man, and all these niggas out of Florida, y'all. All these niggas out of Florida. I'm telling you right now, Cajun Dog Fire, you right. Shout out to my dog Wally in the building, man. Shout out to my brother in the building, man.
No Cap-tivity.
They rolling in, y'all. They rolling in. Let's get it. So right here, this say Florida man awaiting execution on death row, dies of fentanyl overdose. Stephen Todd Booker was on death row for decades for the 1977 murder of a Gainesville woman. Let's keep reading. The cause of death for a Florida death row inmate found dead in his cell while awaiting execution last year has been released. The Tampa Bay Times filed a records request for the autopsy results and learned it was acute fentanyl toxicity that killed Stephen Todd Booker, 69 years old, who was found dead inside the cell in which he was being held on November 3rd, 2022. Booker had been on death row for decades for the 1977 murder of a Gainesville woman. The autopsy ruled his death was an accident. Guards found Booker slumped over and unresponsive in his cell at Union Correctional Institution in Rayford, northwest of Gainesville. Life-saving efforts failed and he was pronounced dead at the scene. The investigation into his death has been closed. Man, can y'all tell me something? Can y'all believe? Do y'all know what I'm thinking? Can anybody tell me what I'm thinking right now? Can somebody tell me? Listen, I just read this story. I guarantee you, none of you, I told you we're gonna play a game tonight. We're gonna play games tonight. Can anybody tell me what's funny about what I just read? If y'all can't tell me in the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna read it again, because y'all ain't paying attention. Let me see. Miss Piggy say, how did he die of fentanyl and he was incarcerated, huh? Yeah, that's peculiar, but that's not what's funny though. I need somebody to tell me what could have possibly made me laugh. You know what? I'm gonna read it again because y'all ain't catching it. Guards found Booker slumped over and unresponsive in his cell at Union Correctional Institution in Rayford, northwest of Gainesville, Florida. So guess what? He was on death row. He was already on death row. The guards found him dead from an overdose of fentanyl. Let me keep reading. Life-saving efforts failed. And he was pronounced dead at the scene. Can somebody tell me what's funny about what I just read? I'm gonna tell y'all because y'all ain't catching on to it. The man was already on death row. He killed himself, and then they tried to bring him back to life just to kill him again.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all, when I read this story, man, I was crying. Not about the man dying, but I'm just the man dead already. But y'all want to bring the man back so y'all can have the satisfaction of killing the man again.
No Cap-tivity.
I tell you, boy. That's the end of that story, y'all. That's the end of that story. Damn. JT from What We Know Podcast in the building, man. Thank you for being here, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Life saving to a dead man just to delete him again. Pink said, I'm going straight to hell because I was laughing hard. See, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong, man. God bless the dead, man. Damn. But I'm gonna read this. I can't leave this out. Just to make this story fair, I'm gonna read this. While in prison, Booker became a published poet. Blah blah blah. Okay, he became a poet or whatnot. Let me see. I think that was it. But it says something about they found out later the autopsy. Did it say that down there? It said that the autopsy said he actually didn't have nothing to do with the murder. So why was they still finna kill him? I think back then, I don't know how that worked, but there was an article that actually said, there was an autopsy that said it proved that he actually had nothing to do with the murder, but he was still on death row. Can somebody tell me how that worked? I don't know. Hassan, what's going on, dog? I'm finna bring you up. Hold on.
What up, Freezy? How you doing?
Man, just chilling, dog. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you pretty good. And I see, boy, you got your light. Can you turn your phone sideways? Turn your phone sideways 1 second.
No, I'm on my tablet though.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Let me put us on the screen. Put us on the big screen. Here we go.
Fraser, you want a crazier story than that?
Huh?
You want to hear a crazier story than we just said right now?
Yeah.
I got two stories. There's a woman who married her father. They were dating, but she didn't know that was her real father, and she got pregnant by him.
What the fuck?
In North.
Where this was at?
Yeah. North Carolina, but that was like an old story though, like in 2018.
Wow, that's crazy, dog.
You want to hear crazier than that? Like back in Greek and all like ancient time, there's like a prince. A prince, he killed his father, and he married his mother and got her pregnant.
Say it one more time, dog, because I thought I heard you correctly, but please say it one more time.
In ancient Greek time, the prince killed his own father, and he married his own mother and got her pregnant.
They were white people?
Well, yeah, they're Greek.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to the white people, man.
But yeah, like we're in 2023, Freezy. Nothing. Hey, am I delaying? Can you hear me perfectly or what?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, man.
All right. Yeah, like we're in 2023. Like nothing should be shocking at this moment. Well, for me, because I seen it, I heard it all. Like nothing shocks me no more. You know, it is what it is. It's fucked up, but you know, there's nothing we can do about it.
No, we ain't know we can do about it. Let me see. Sponsor of the show. We got a new sponsor of the show. Let me see. Ricky Webster. $20. I'm about to read your cash out, bro. Man, listen, I appreciate everything, man. Let me see. Check the cash out, bitch. Ricky Webster with the $20 ball. My dog say congrats on the 3,000 subs and for the cash app I sent, bro. Man, don't worry about that. Don't even mention that, bro. Don't even mention that, bro. Ricky Webster been rocking with me for a long time. Real talk, man.
My video delaying is like when you look at me or no?
No, you good. You're not delaying at all.
But okay, tell me when I'm cutting off.
But put your face center into the square though, so yeah. Cause right now it look like you sitting on the toilet. You ain't sitting on the toilet, is it?
No.
Okay, all right, yeah. So listen, I got some. Go ahead, Hassan. Go ahead.
What I'm saying, there's like a lot of crazy stories like this. This is like nothing new, nothing shocking. if you actually pay attention. It's not just in America, but like worldwide. It's sickening, I know, but it is what it is. Like, what are you gonna do?
Man, listen, man. Anybody that you say he killed his father and then married his mama and went to having sex with her.
Yeah, he married his mother.
You know that's
in the Greek.
That's actually a pagan story. I think that's what? Nimrod. You ever heard of Nimrod?
I think so, yeah.
That's a pagan
But
story.
yeah.
That's what Nimrod did. Nimrod married his mama and started having sex with her.
Well, yeah, like I said, there's nothing shocks me no more. Like when some stuff like this comes on, like
Yeah.
I'm not shocked. Oh my god, you know, because I like digging into this kind of stuff, history, like everything, even the crazy ones. I like stuff like this, so I can have an understanding. Like, damn, this world is crazy, is sickening, is loving, is all the above. There's like a group for everybody, you know? Even if you're the dumbest person on the planet, there's
That's
a
a
group
fact.
for you.
That's a fact,
You know?
dog. So listen, I'm about to read another story. I think this story kind of shocked me. I just been reading random stories, man. Here we go. Hold on. Let me make sure I get it right. Okay, here we go. So this story right here says, man with 30-year energy drink addiction that caused a stroke scare says cocaine was easier to give up. I needed a wake-up call. Man with 30-year, the grandfather is now down to about 4 bottles of the sugary beverage per day. So that's all I'm gonna read with that. Listen, this man say it was easier to give up cocaine than it was to give up energy drink.
No captivity.
You drink energy drinks, Hassan?
Yeah, I drink Red Bull, sometimes Monster.
Oh, you think you're addicted to it?
No, not really. But I
How many
drink it
Red
once
Bulls you
a week.
drink a day?
One, that's it. Sometimes twice. If I drink one in the morning, then I drink one at night. But that's it. I don't go 3 or 4 or crazy with it.
I don't drink that shit, dog.
But I drink a lot of water too. I think that helps as well.
Pink say, man, where them goddamn drinks at? She said, where the Red Bulls at?
No captivity.
I think that this right here, what we talking about the energy drinks, it goes so untalked about so often, man, because let me tell you something, man. Energy drinks are very addictive, man. I don't know if you ever heard of Kevin Samuels or something. You remember Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, I seen a video once or twice.
Every time I used to watch Kevin Samuels, he used to drink a Red Bull, right? And eventually, it was reported that he ended up dying of a heart attack.
Oh,
When he
really?
died, listen, when he died of that heart attack, well, he died on top of a escort or something like that. But he was having sex. But when he died, I said, that dude died from drinking them damn energy drinks, man.
It's here for the
I'm
thug.
telling you, if I was to bet on that shit, I say Kevin Samuels died from drinking them damn energy drinks.
Well, if we're being honest, Freezy, everybody's addicted to something. Energy drink, maybe some people drink a lot of sodas, or they do cocaine or whatever. Everybody's addicted to something, you know?
Man, yeah, but okay, so I'm trying to figure, you say everybody addicted to something here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm addicted to.
Probably making music. Maybe that helps you get away from all this garbage. Coming on, going out with, I don't know, everybody's like have something going on to stay away from the other stuff. You know?
You
Like, let's-
seriously think everybody is addicted to something?
Well, yeah, like for example, you probably addicted to making music. That's your addiction, making money. Some people are
Yeah,
into
you right,
weed.
you right.
No
You right.
So everybody has their own little thing. Either we agree or disagree. Everybody has something, you know?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all leave them goddamn energy drinks alone, man. I know a guy.
Please.
Huh?
My bad.
What I was about to say is, I know a guy. The reason why I know energy drinks is bad for you, especially bad for your heart. I know a guy. He started having chest pains, and it persisted, and it wouldn't go away. So he ended up taking himself to the doctor, to the emergency room. When they diagnosed him, they asked him does he drink energy drinks? He said, yeah. That man was consuming like 3 or 4 5-hour energy drinks a day. He a principal for a school, dog. I'm telling you.
No Cap-tivity.
I knew right, dog. Them energy drinks, dog. Them shits will kill you.
Well, yeah, it's like same thing if somebody addicted to cigarettes or whatever, you know? Since cigarettes not good for you either, but people not gonna listen. And again, like I said, like people are always gonna be addicted to something. It's like a drug addict, right? He stopped using drugs, but he can be addicted to something. He can't help himself. He either goes to the gym or he gossips, starts drama. So he has to be addicted to something to help to forget what he used to be doing. Because I remember a druggie, well, he's fat. He doesn't go to the gym, but so what he does to help his addiction, he starts drama with people. You know, so that's his addiction. He likes to start drama. He likes to start little fights here and there, and people caught on with that. So one way or another, everybody's kind of addicted to something. Either, you know.
Let me read this story to you, man. I'm gonna get all y'all opinion on this story. I'm doing small stories right now. We're gonna get to the main course. We're gonna get to the nitty-gritty in a minute. But I just found all these stories very interesting. So this story right here say 2 lottery tickets worth $2.68 billion combined remain unclaimed. Man, y'all look at this shit. The recent $1 billion Powerball and Mega Millions jackpot have not had the lucky players holding the winning tickets officially linked to them yet. The 2 jackpots have a combined value of $2.68 billion with the Powerball grand prize amounting to $1.08 billion and the Mega Millions one totaling $602 billion on an, can you pronounce that? Annuitized basis. The drawings of them took place earlier in the summer. More recently of the 2 in early August, an individual in Florida landed the then massive Mega Millions grand prize with a ticket dispensed by Publix in Neptune Beach. Let me ask you something, Hassan. If you knew you bought a lottery ticket and you memorized your numbers, but the winner came out and you knew this shit was worth $2 billion, but you couldn't find your ticket, how would you feel?
Oh, I'll be pissed. I'll start accusing people. I'll accuse everybody around me. You took my lottery ticket. because either one or two things is gonna happen. Either somebody took it in your circle, or maybe you got too hyped up and excited and you just dropped it without even noticing. Somebody just picked it up and left. You know,
bro. If that shit happened to me and I lost my ticket. And Alexis from Texas, I seen you call in the back, but I think you dropped off. I don't know if something happened to your phone, but feel free to call back in. Man, bro, if I would have lost my ticket, I believe in the Most High God. You know, I'm a very spiritual guy, but I'm telling you, man, I would have had a tear just come down my eye like right here. I would have been crying, dog. Crying.
Because you got to start accusing the people around you, like, you know, whoever's around you, like, fuck, who took it? Who took it?
Oh, I'm gonna know who took it, because if I see somebody driving a goddamn Rolls Royce, it's over with. I'm calling my jihad brothers.
Oh, before we go on, did you receive the thing I sent you on the email?
The email, let me see.
I think last time you said was full, so I don't know if you received it or
Nah, I
not.
seen it that same day. But let me see.
Oh, okay.
You sent something today too?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
hey, I appreciate that. I just read it, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
oh, no problem.
Man, you know you're my brother, bro. You know that. We you know, this the syndicate. Let me see. This the syndicate, man. Let me see. Okay. You sent. Oh, hold on. I ain't even see this. Man, shout out. Hold on, man. Shout out to Hassan.
Oh, you just saw that, Freezy?
Yeah.
It's been like 2 days, well, and the other one's been.
Well, you know, I was under the weather. I
Oh,
was under
all
the,
right.
yeah, I was on. Let me highlight this right quick, bro. Shout out to Hassan. Hassan, man. I really appreciate you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Hassan shared the platform. Is this on your community wall?
Yeah, that's on my other social media app.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Hassan actually shared the platform. He said, support the homie Freezy with no captivity with Freezy. Go subscribe. Bro, you don't know how much that mean to me, bro. When people do that, you know, I just be like, you know, you don't have to do that. You know, cause you know, it might take like 10 minutes out your day. That's a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying though, bro, like I don't take shit like that lightly, and I wanna thank you, bro. Thank you, Hassan, man, for doing
No
that,
problem.
bro.
I got you, Freezy.
Thank you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
That's my brother, y'all. Y'all don't fuck with me. That man, I got like people. I got killers on my team. I'm trying to tell you, man. But yeah, so listen. I was looking for the other one. Let me see. Okay. I think it was this one right here. Was it the General Wesley one, Hassan?
Yeah, the general one.
Yeah, General Wesley.
Yeah, he says crazy, and he's a former general in the U.S. Army, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. We're gonna cover that one now.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna do that one in a little bit. But I wanted to do this right here. So I want y'all to pay attention to this right here. Let me see. Let me bring this screen back up. I need everybody's opinion on this right here. So right here, right here, a fan of Lil Baby's was screaming, and all she had paid money for front row tickets at his where he was I guess he had made an appearance at this club. She was screaming for a Lil Baby. I want to get y'all opinion on this right here. So Lil Baby said, "Stop touching me, bitch." She was screaming for a Lil Baby, and Lil Baby abruptly turned to her in a hostile manner and said, "Stop touching me, bitch." Okay, he said, "Stop touching me," not "Stop touching me, bitch." I'm sorry, y'all. So I want to get y'all opinion on this right here. I'm gonna wait till you come back. Let me know when you come back, Hassan. Listen. Do y'all think that artists or entertainers that sign up for that line of work, do y'all think it's okay for an artist to actually disrespect? Let me bring Hassan back. For an artist to actually disrespect, I ain't gonna say disrespect, for an artist to actually come at his supporter like that. I'm not even gonna call her a fan in it. We know she a fan, but for the nature of this conversation, we're gonna call her a supporter. Do y'all think it was appropriate? I'm gonna put it like that. It was appropriate for him to snap at her when she was screaming at him, and I don't know, I didn't see her touch him, but he said, "Stop touching me." I didn't see her touch him, but I want to know, do y'all think this is appropriate? Because I'm asking this for a reason, right? Because hold on, let me take this off the screen. I just made 3,000 subscribers a few days ago. And I've seen content creators that had way more subscribers than me. They don't give a damn. They will snap on your ass. And I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. But I want y'all opinion. I want the chat's opinion on that, because you guys, I'm pretty sure this is not the first platform you've supported. You know, you've supported other artists before. You've supported other people before. You supported people that's close to you before. I want to know, do you think it's appropriate for a person that has made it and to a certain level of success, and we all know they made it. Let's just address the elephant in the room. We all know they made it not because of their own efforts, but they made it because the majority of the reason is because people around them supported them. You know, whether it be, you know, their family, friends, fans. You understand what I'm saying? Once a person gets to a certain status, do y'all think that's appropriate for a person such as Lil Baby on his status to snap on his fan like that? Hassan, what you think about that, man?
Well, first of all, everybody should keep their hands to themselves, and then that rapper, he could have handled it better, you know. His fans is trying to, if she hit him, okay, then he could have called security, dealt with it differently. But if she didn't do nothing, just trying to scream his name, he could have handled it differently. I mean, he has security around him. He's well protected. You know, he's a famous guy, rich, whatever. So he should have been at least more respectful. You know, these people pay money to see him. But if the other person hit him, okay, I can see why he will go off or whatever. But if she didn't do nothing, just screaming or whatever, like, he could have handled it way better than he should have did. That's why I say.
I've seen. Oh, let me read some of these comments. Pink said, he said, "Don't touch on people. Need to stop touching people." Okay, that's one perspective. Jet Core said, let me see. I can't see. Let me bring this back down. Okay, Jet Core said, "No, I feel if they don't want the attention, he in the wrong profession. That's what fans do. See, that's enough. That's
Cap-tivity.
Hassan, you see what I'm saying? That's why I asked this question, because I knew people was gonna have different perspective. Me, myself, I already know. I was in the music business for a long time. I know how hard it is just to get people to support you. And so when people do end up supporting you and catapulting you to a certain level of fame, that's what you asked for, don't you think? Don't you think ain't that's what you asked for? Cause I'm pretty sure Lil Baby used to be a regular, not pretty sure, but I guarantee he used to be a regular ass nigga. And he used to look at TV, listen to the radio, look at social media, right? Look at YouTube and say, damn, I want to be like him one day. I want to be that famous one day. And then when you make it there, you act like this. Let me read.
Hey,
Before you say something, Hassan, let me read a couple more comments. Let me see. Pink say, I've met many famous people. I have never tried to touch them or talk to them outside of my lane. Jet Cora say, touching inappropriately is different, but but just like on the arm or trying to get their attention, that's what fans do. That's a good point too. Emperor say, no, that's foul. The supporters made him. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like I knew it was gonna be different perspectives on this. I knew. So what were you gonna say about that, Hassan?
Well, like I said, everybody's different. Some people are humbled. They probably treated that situation way differently. And some people will never be humbled, no matter how rich they are. You know, like if you're a bad person, you're always gonna be a bad person. Even if you're rich, you just went from poor bad person to a rich bad person. So everybody's different, Freezy. You know, true, he changed the image. He got the money, the clothes, the cars, the house, the girls, whatever. He got the big dream. He made it to a reality. But if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. If you're a good and humble person, you're always going to be good and humble person.
But Hassan, listen. Come on, let's just be real. It used to be a time where that dude was dreaming about somebody touching him.
No Cap-tivity.
You understand what I'm saying? It used to be a time he wished. He wished for females. First of all, let's look at Lil Baby, dog. First of all, let's just look at Lil Baby for 1 second. Hold on. Let's look at this nigga, dog. Come on. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it 100. Let's not sugarcoat Hassan. Come on now, dog. Look at this nigga, Hassan. Hassan, listen, we know it's a lot of Photoshop stuff going on and stuff, but what I'm saying is, listen, I don't judge niggas like that, but this nigga is, you know, in real life, the nigga look goofy. So before he got his record deal, I mean, that man probably used to dream about hoes touching him. I mean,
No Cap-tivity.
you see where I'm going with that?
Crazy, goofy or not, he still made it. There's still people follow him. So, you know, people still getting encouraged. Even with that video yelling at his supporters, there's still people will support him no matter what. Goofy, lame, he used to dream of this. He made it. So
you saying,
even if he's
are you saying if he made it, it's over with? They should respect his boundaries.
Well, yeah, but some people, again, like everybody's different. Some people respect his boundaries, and some people won't respect his boundaries. So, you know, that's when you become famous, you got to take all the risk. You're gonna be the top. All the focus is on you now. You know. So it is what it is.
A lesson from Texas. My sister is in the building, y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
Lesson, did you see that video I just showed?
I did.
The reason why I brought this up is because, listen, I decided to become a YouTuber. I think you have a channel as well. You got a YouTube channel as well. This is my thing. God's willing, one day, you know, God's willing, my subscriber count will go up, my view count will go up. All I can do is stay humble, try to keep giving a good show, and stay learning, right? Hashtag. If I make it to a certain level where people actually recognize me outside of my house, and I've longed for that level of support, do you think I have an obligation to my supporters to stay the same way they found me? Or do you think that I'm entitled to complain to my supporters and say, hey, listen, give me some breathing room. You're getting on my goddamn nerves.
No Cap-tivity.
What do you think about that?
Honestly, I think if you have built up a certain type of rapport, in the sense that your supporters are used to Freezy being 100 with them, which I could say we are. So I could see you being the type to get to a certain level, and if it is overwhelming for you as far as the interactions and people coming up on you, I can see you doing a show and explaining yourself, but just that's being upfront. I can see you doing that.
You can see me saying, "Get the fuck off of me," shit.
Es muy oportuno.
You can see me saying that.
No, I'm saying I could see you being the type as far as like, because when it first happened, you're gonna want to be the type to take pictures with everybody and show everybody love because it's when it first happened. But when it gets to a point to where you may feel overwhelmed, I can see you doing a video shouting out to your people, letting them know like, hey, if it gets to a point to where I'm just like, hey, because I'm moving and trying to do what I need to do, I know that it's all love. Even I'm hugging you from a distance type of thing, because you joke and stuff like, but that's the type of person I can see you being upfront with them about, not just like, oh, get the F off of me, to where like you would make a video and if somebody would be like, oh, Freezy was dissing, and then your people will be like, nah, bro, because he made a video, he said that it ain't nothing,
Look how he did it. But look how he did it though, right? Look how he did it. He snapped on that girl, like, stop touching me.
I don't know. It didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like he just was like, because he got his shades on too. So if you can actually see the eyes, it's a difference seeing a person's eyes with their reaction versus them having shades on.
To me, he looked like a diva.
But come on, like, okay, let's look at Kanye. Like, I don't see that. Don't look like slapping to me. Like he had a pause moment of stop touching me. Like it wasn't no like get the fuck off me. Like he just
he didn't do all that, but it just seemed like he kind of grilled her ass. Like stop touching me.
Like maybe she barely touched him. Like if you watched it in the beginning of the video, she barely touched him. Like hey, turn around, man.
Okay, this one I'm gonna ask y'all. If his
hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I just want to put this in.
No,
go
ahead. Go ahead.
Let's think almost like a man too, because this day and age, she was nice with just touching him like that. But there's some people that girls grab and he would have actually had to like, hey, get off of me, and then it'd been a case.
Okay, so this my thing. Let me ask you all this. Miss Piggy said he didn't have to be rude about it. Let me ask y'all this.
I'm tripping.
If he all of a sudden something happened, let's just say everybody found out he was a snitch or something, because y'all know in the rap game, in the gangster world, they don't take that shit lightly, the snitch thing. Let's say like the dude Gunna, the rapper Gunna, right? Everybody started boycotting his music and everything. Let's say they did that to they started doing that to Lil Baby, and then his support started diminishing, and people stopped checking for him like that. I'm talking about he could, let's pretend he could walk through a club and nobody would scream for him no more. His records ain't selling no more. He can't pay his mortgage after a while. Can't pay the car note. The nigga stressing. Do you think if he did have one fan that walk up to him and say, I don't give a fuck, I still love Lil Baby, and she started touching him on his arm, you think he would do that?
Again, it depends on the person. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
If you
Hassan, that nigga would not do that.
No Cap-tivity.
Come on, let's think logical. Her doing that is not going to pay the mortgage.
Right.
it's not going to, what I'm saying?
But what pays the mortgage is how many supporters he accumulates. So if you keep turning your supporters off, we know that I understand what Lexus is saying.
Crazy.
There's a threshold where there's a certain level of respect and threshold that you have to. There's a boundary level you have to keep with anybody, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead, Hassan. Go ahead.
But people always gonna have fans. Even the most evil people, they have supporters. Like even if people are disrespectful, if you're famous enough and have money, like money, people you're always gonna have like your suck. You know, people always gonna support you one way or another. Even if it's a small amount, you're still gonna have your supporters, even when everybody abandoned you.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you get to a certain level of fame and you get to a certain level of a certain tax bracket, right? And you need a certain amount of finances to maintain your lifestyle. You can't afford for that support to diminish too much because your livelihood will be at stake. So I think a lot of times when these artists or entertainers reach a certain level where they feel like they untouchable, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. A lot of these guys reach a certain level and they feel like they God and they can't be touched. So they can just say anything, do anything. Come on, Hassan, you know what I'm talking about. You pray 5 times a day.
No captivity.
Yeah. Again, hey, there's some people only if let's say 200 people support him, he's gonna feel untouchable too. You know, if like 200 people clapping for you and encouraging you, you're gonna feel untouchable. That's part of the game. It is what it is. We know this. Like we can't.
You know who I never heard say that. Stop touching me. Don't touch. Who's the most famous entertainer ever in history?
Michael Jackson.
I never heard Mike say that shit, dog. They used to touch.
Whoa. But Mike had like the top tier security. Like it wasn't that many that actually got the chance to touch him.
That's true. That's true. But at the same time, I've seen Mike walk through crowds, and he used to get touched all the time. I'm not saying that it's. I'm not saying. Hold on, son. I'm not saying that his concerts. I'm saying like let's just say if he's coming out of a hotel or. You're right. He had trumped up security, but I have seen people touching him, and I've never seen Mike actually. Mike was always. It's a reason why Mike was so lovable. I'm telling you.
But you know what?
He had there Muhammad Ali too.
But to throw something in there with Mike started young. So I think with him as an adult, he had a little more grace than Lil Baby because he was already like, from how old was he when the Jackson 5 started? He wasn't, I don't even think he was in middle school.
I think Mike was like probably 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, not even middle school. So I think when he got older, he was he saw his trajectory from that age and up. And so I think that's just a little different. But you know what? And I don't mean to, because I'm not gonna cut it short all the way. I'm gonna be in the chat.
Yeah.
But I was out doing some favors, trying to get some extra money, and when I got home, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I get my bottle out. Look, I've had this, and let me tell you how much I don't drink. That I had this bottle since the Super Bowl.
What is it?
It's a Deep Eddies vodka. So.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. So I've had it since the Super Bowl, and you
sipping on it a little bit.
Not all the way, but my birthday is Monday. And
for real?
Since you hit the 3K, I was like, I'm gonna make sure because I saw you had your bottle early. I was like, let me get a shot on and celebrate. I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna fall back, but I'm gonna be in the chat. So
man, happy G Day!
No captivity.
And I'm off Monday too. Oh yeah, I was like, this is my holiday. I'm doing.
I know that's right. What you gonna say, Hassan?
I said happy early birthday.
Thank you, Hassan. I appreciate it for real, man. It's a blessing, man. we've seen people from, especially since that COVID stuff started, from
Most definitely.
young age babies to elderly, just going, man. And I've always been like, hey, I have to celebrate that I'm here every single day. I may not be making it the way that I want to make it, but I'm making it, man. So
That's true.
that's one thing. Hey, so look, cheers to 3K, my birthday, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the chat, so I'm
I
definitely
appreciate
gonna
you,
rock
Lex.
with
I
you
really
tonight.
do.
Hey, man, I see y'all.
Thank you, Lex. Wow, man. Thanks, Lex, for coming up here, man. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate when all y'all support the way y'all do. We're gonna talk about something else too. We're gonna talk about this Tyler Perry thing, man. I got to find the video.
Hey, Freezy, you know how Alexis mentioned virus? Did you hear about the virus in India?
No.
I'm gonna put it on the chat. I don't know how to say this, but it's in the chat.
What kind of
There's like
virus? What kind of virus?
Well, I put on the chat. That's the name of it. So far, it's happening in India, an outbreak. They might do lockdown and shit.
Oh,
Look
shit.
it up.
Okay. Hold on. Let me
Right on the chat.
I'm gonna put us on another screen. Put us on that gangster screen. Put my boy on the gangster screen. How you like that one there, Hassan? Gangster,
that was
dog.
nice.
But
But
yeah,
did-
let me look. You say it's a Nipah outbreak in India?
Yeah, that's what's happening in India right now. Is an outbreak. Let's hope that it doesn't come to America.
What the hell? What is that?
That's a new virus spreading around.
Damn. Is it real deadly?
Well, I don't. Yeah, supposedly people are dying in India. And people.
Let me bring my cuz up. Hold on. I see you back there, cuz. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, is Wally still in the chat, Freezy, or no?
Huh?
Wally, is he still in there or no? He left.
You said who?
Wally.
Oh, Wally. I don't know.
Hey, Wally, if you still here, come on. I want to hear your opinion on the video later that Freezy about to put up. The general video.
Let's see. There we go.
There it is, man.
It coming on in.
Oh, hey, JT. Hey, Pink. How you guys doing?
Hey.
What up? What up? What up?
So did y'all see the video I just showed? I know Pink said. What about you, JT?
I ain't see it, bro. No,
Let me play it again. Hold on. Let me play it again. Let me see. Here we go.
See, she thirsty, friend. Like, she don't know how to act around certain kind of stuff. Because if that would have been me, he would have known my name, and he would have called me later, and then I would have been in the next video. She acting thirsty. She acting thirsty like he not performing. And she, like, that's childish. Like, he ain't, I mean,
She was screaming hard now.
Yeah, they bleed
But
blood.
who watching?
To act like that.
We watching Lil Baby. So hold on, let me do it.
See how he minding his business?
So right there, Lil Baby said he grilled her and said, "Stop touching me." Right?
Don't touch him.
He said it with like a little diva grill. Okay, so my question is this. JT, you got a YouTube channel. I know Pink, she has a business and she has a career. Hassan, I think Hassan has a YouTube channel. He got to because he's on YouTube. But I think he's furthering his career as well. And we all know I got a YouTube channel, right? And I used to be in the music business for a long time. Do you think that people that reach a certain level of success, they get beside themselves and they forget when they didn't have no support? Or do you think he was justified in communicating her in that fashion? What do you think about? Before Pink, I want JT to answer that. What do you think about that, JT?
He was definitely justified in that shit, man. Goddamn, it'll put you get your paws off me, goddamn.
But listen, it used to be a time where the nigga used to beg for that type of support, though.
Yeah, them days are over with.
Yeah, I second that.
Me Too fucked all that shit up. Me Too fucked all that shit up. Me
That's a
Three,
good
goddamn.
point. That's a good point.
No captivity.
That was a great
But what
point.
I was gonna say though, they regular dudes. So if he's not at an entertaining event or somewhere that calls for him to be mingling with supporters, and you see him out and about, leave him alone because he a private citizen. He minded his business. Why would you harass him and be like, yeah, 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 you when you see him, act like you got some training.
But hold on, Pink. Hold on.
I don't see why you wanna go that far.
Let's be honest now. The nigga in the club and he there knowing he gonna get some clout. He know that.
Yeah, he got the clout, but what I'm saying, I guess it depends on where you at too. Like if the non-famous person, cause me, I feel like when he see me, now he done seen somebody. Now he got to come see what I'm talking about because I feel like I'm just as important as him. So I can't see me screaming and yelling when I see a famous person because I'm just as valuable as they is or more. So with that being said, I can't see me screaming after no rapper. So that's why I personally feel like she was doing the most because it wasn't. He might have been at the bar or whatever, but so is the other bunch of dudes that got just as much money as him. She just know who he is based on him being a rapper. It's other dudes in there got just what he got.
Okay,
So
so
that's how I feel about that. I don't
I'm
feel
finna
like
I'm finna read y'all. I'm finna read y'all what the girl said because she made an Instagram post and it went viral. So she said, let me see. She said her name, she goes by the name of Pretty Little Dollface. She said, y'all can have Lil Baby. I mean, I respect people's privacy, but I'm a fan. I just was fanned out at the moment. I paid for the front row seats at his concert and VIP at the after party for this. For this, I thought he was humble, but don't touch me is wild. He lost my support. What y'all think about that? So apparently she paid she paid for front row seats and she paid for VIP tickets. And she feel like for her to get treated like that was wild. What you okay?
But I went to go
Does
see
y'all
Beyonce.
opinion change after that?
No, because I went to go see Beyonce. If I see Beyonce tomorrow, she ain't gonna let me hug her and shake her children's hand because I went to her concert in Tampa. You know what I mean? That don't entitle me to their personal space because I paid for their music or something. If he not performing or in an environment that called for him to mingle with them people, then leave him alone. Because he wasn't performing or involved in entertaining. I could see if he was on stage doing her like that or in a meet and greet, but he was not in a place where, I mean, you see him. It wasn't like a fan interaction type situation. She played herself running up on him. If she would have said, "What up, man? What's up, baby?" He would have been like, "What's up, girl?" And then she would have had a good time.
Right.
She would have had a good experience.
Rocking. We would have been rocking with each other. It's not an entitlement type of thing. If you paid that money, you're not just paying that money just to be around him. You're paying for the experience. You dig what I'm saying? You are paying to be in that experience. It's just like being in a concert. A lot of people don't even know how to enjoy a concert because they got the goddamn cameras out and shit. You know what I'm saying? She sit there and she had this whole entitlement type of thing because she paid a whole bunch of money. So what? You're not gonna back and violate me. Let's go back to what old girl was just saying. Beyonce there, somebody want to yee 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 yee, yeah yeah yeah, and want to touch and hug on Beyonce. It ain't going down. Your ass gonna get people around.
JT, you're putting it up a little bit.
Everybody with respect. It comes down to it. I've been look, Breezy, you done been, I know for a fact you done been in that spot right there where it was star studied. You dig what I'm saying? And we already understand people are nervous. Everybody is nervous, bro. You don't want no damn stranger coming up and violating your space. That's all it's about. Why not be at a point where when you are starstruck, where you can just say, "Hey man, I appreciate you. I love your music, whatever," and then you move on. You can't sit back and be entitled because you paid a bunch of money for a ticket. Shit, you ain't the only one that paid a whole bunch of money for a ticket. They got paid. That was their payday, homie. They got paid. That $100 and some or $200 that you paid or $500 you paid, you gotta understand. They just made a grip off of that. They done made $30,000-$60,000 off of that. I thank you, but don't violate my space. Get your ass out my way before you get beat up by bruises.
Hey, I think either Pink and Hassan, can y'all do me a favor? Turn your volume down on your phone just a little bit.
Okay.
Just turn it down. We get a little feedback. But so yeah. Pink made a good point too. She said there was other people that probably paid, more than likely they paid VIP too. And it was other people that paid for front row tickets and they didn't get it. They wasn't touching him. So you know what? That kind of put it in perspective too. I get that. You know, what makes this girl so special where she felt like she should be able to touch somebody, right? I do get that. I think that what the discrepancy is that she just felt like, damn, this nigga talked to me like that. Like he looked at me like I was nothing. And I think her little feelings was hurt, right? And she, I don't know how much money she got, but she had enough money to pay for VIP and to pay for front row seats, you know what I'm saying? So she probably at the time felt amidst everybody else except for Lil Baby that she was important too. Hence, that's probably why she wanted to pay for VIP, very important people tickets. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to feel important. She probably was feeling important. She probably was feeling good. She was on that good sauce. And then she just was on top of the world when Lil Baby was right there standing next to her. And then when she got to the mountaintop and tried to touch him, he pushed her all the way back down to the bottom. And
he made her shame. That's all it was.
He made her shame, man. Yeah. So I got a video. I got another video I'm finna show y'all. I don't know if y'all heard yet, but Tyler Perry blew the whole internet up.
I've been talking about this all day, friend.
Tyler Perry done turned on the black women.
No
Black
Cap-tivity.
women is cussing Tyler Perry out. Tyler Perry, boy, you better tread lightly. I don't know, but listen, we all know this is very important. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess that the majority of Tyler Perry's fan base is black women. I don't know about now because he has a huge demographic now. We know, I think he almost like, if he's not a billionaire, he almost is one. But
he a billionaire. He's definitely a billionaire.
Okay, he a billionaire. So I'm pretty sure he has a wider demographic of other races as well. But we know his foundation that actually, let's go back to support. See, all this shit tie in together. And I know I'm gonna get, I see JT revving up. He ready to come in on this. We finna listen to this video about what Tyler Perry said. Of course, I'm gonna get y'all commentary. People are mad, especially black women. And I ain't just saying that. I've been looking all over social media. I've been looking at these comments. I've been looking at these reactions on TikTok, YouTube. Black women are livid that this man said what he said. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna play the video. Shout out to Beans Podcast in the building, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Appreciate you, bro. He actually covered this earlier. He had a great show. Let me see.
Yeah, I seen the podcast. I seen
did?
this little.
Okay, let me see. Here we go. This is Tyler Perry right here. Let me make sure my sound is right. Okay.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody to, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, well, go keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go and keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
What's the number one problem that coaches and consultants...
So we just seen that. I don't know if I need to play it again, y'all let me know, man. So basically, Tyler Perry said, women need to stop having all these high expectations in men. They need to stop expecting men to make 5 times more than them to qualify for them to be able to have a relationship with them, or to even talk to them, right? He's saying that women have unrealistic expectations modern women in today's society. Okay, we got Travel One. I knew I was gonna wait Travel One up. She came right in the chat on that. She was waiting on this part. So Tyler Perry got a lot of backlash. Tyler Perry is saying that women should accept men who's willing to do whatever he can in his power. If he's only able to pay 1 light bill, but he's a good man at heart, and he's saying it's possible to be a good man and still only be able to pay 1 light bill. As long as he loves you and he adores you, he cherishes you, women should start accepting men like this. Now, we've been having mixed opinions all across social media on this topic. I need to hear from the chat, and more importantly, I need to hear from my panelists. I'm going to start with Hassan on this matter because I know he comes from a different culture. So we're going to get your viewpoint on it, and then we're going to go down the line. What do you think about what he said, Hassan?
I agree with him, but the problem is in America, that's not gonna fly, because in America, everybody's mindset is different. That what he just said, that can work in the Middle East, in Africa, in Asia, because the women over there respect their men, even if she's a lawyer or makes a little bit more. In America, everything's screwed up. That's not gonna work. Maybe 1 or 2 women might listen to that and I'll say, I can work with it, but the majority are not going to listen to that. Like, no, he needs to make more than me, or he needs to be this, or he needs to be a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. In America, sadly, it's not going to happen. In the other countries, yeah, there's a possibility of that.
Pete, what do you feel about this, especially from a woman's point of view? What you got to say about what Tyler Perry said? Cause I'm going to tell you something. Tyler Perry woke a lot of women up. A lot of people didn't think Tyler Perry was going to hit them with that right there. What you think?
Listen, if you a woman and you're accomplished, you don't want to be paired up with somebody who not ambitious or don't have anything going. You don't got to be like no $50 million dude or nothing like that, but you got to at least have some type of ambition so you can work your way out of the situation you in now. Why would you be a professional woman with education, money, assets, and this dude can only do what he can? He ain't no man. A grown man do what he want to do. That means
No captivity.
you can't do nothing but what you can. I don't want to, pay your light bill by yourself in your house, and then when you get your funds up, come holler at me and pay my bill. That's how I feel. Cause don't come at me and you can't pay and do nothing. My husband get up every day, 4, 5, 3 a.m. Go to work, pay the bills. He not worrying about if I make more money than him. He not telling me, well, I can pay this because this all I can. You know what I mean? He not doing that fuck shit. That's crazy. And Tyler Perry, a billionaire. You gonna let a billionaire tell you to get somebody who can't even pay your
shit.
light
For the thug.
Come on, man. That man got $1 billion and he telling you to lay up with somebody who may or may not be able to even keep y'all lights on. And that's why the guy was getting blowed on his ass today, because he with the bullshit.
JT, I think, let me make sure you ain't muted. Hold on. Okay, you good now. You good. What you got to say on this? Oh, before you say something, JT. So, Pink. So you disagree with Tyler Perry? I just want to be safe. We say
yes. I disagree.
Okay. So, JT, what do you think about what Tyler Perry said, man?
So, the thing. Can you see it? And you talk about what Tyler Perry is speaking about on an economic standpoint, because he also alluded to Stedman and Oprah, right? Yeah, I'm still about that right there. At the end of the day, to women that are rich, being with a man that does not have money that can touch theirs. What we're talking about is a woman that makes an abundance of money with a man that makes pretty good money. We ain't talking about a woman that makes 100,000 and the man that she with makes 20,000 a year. That's not what we're talking about. However, the interviews have taken this interview that he had and they ran with it. So let me explain to you how this goes. Women don't pick men. That's where you go wrong at. Men pick women. Women either say yes or no. We talking about a bunch of motherfuckers that love. They ain't gonna be able to hear nothing, bro. When we talking about a bunch of motherfuckers that are in relationships,
You was good, JT. We could hear you. You stayed in the light. We could hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna step out here because shit went loud.
Okay.
Can you say that?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. But when you talk about motherfuckers that are in a relationship with each other, we ain't talking about monetary shit. This ain't about being monetary. This is about something that we can build together. A lot of people don't even understand what that even means. If my woman makes 100,000 and I only make $50,000, we already should have something established in our relationship. I'm not about to go and try to find a woman that's making $100,000 and I'm only making $50,000. That's not how we get down no more. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't deal with that type of shit anymore, man. You can't deal with this monetary bullshit because first and foremost, what are we dating each other for, right? What the fuck are we dating for? And if we get married, what are we getting married for? What is the purpose of all of this shit that we doing? Is it money? I thought money was a bio survival tool. That's what I thought it was anyway. All we doing right now is being satisfied and happy. That shit that Tyler Perry is talking about, he's speaking on a whole different level than what the commoners can even grasp. If you look at that whole interview, he was talking about Oprah Stedman. You know how much money Stedman made? That's a lot of goddamn money. He can't even touch Oprah's money. How about that? The average person can't even fathom the type of money that even Stedman makes. So what are we talking about when we're talking about the commoners? What the fuck are we saying? I only want a man to make this. I only want a woman that makes this. Women, first and foremost, cannot pick men. See what happens when a woman picks a man? Pick the wrong goddamn man. All she got to do is arrive to saying yes. The man picks the woman. Period. And if you keep trying to pick a motherfucking man, you're going to keep fucking yourself over. Listen to these goddamn talking points. I only want a man that's 6 feet or higher. I want a man that makes 6 figures. I want a man. They don't even make motherfucking sense.
Y'all
when
can
they
get
say
in there
that.
whenever y'all. This a free for all discussion right now. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in because boy, bye. I ain't never had nobody pick me talking about child please. All of them. I told them to come in, and that's what they was right there beside me. I ain't never had nobody pick me and tell me I was they or nothing like that. So maybe that works in your stratosphere, but I come and get mine, and they stay or they leave or whatever they gonna do. I got one now. We married, and he like it here, but I ain't never been picked. Like I think that's weird. I ain't never heard that before. I just wanted to say that because I ain't never heard that men pick women and stuff like that. Because
Never been. Hold on.
if you pick me, what make you think I
You
want to stay there
you
with
say
you?
you
You can pick me all you want to.
wait. You said you never been picked.
No, not like what you talking about. I don't know what you mean by what you mean pick. Like the dude say like approach you or something. I don't know what that means. Like I've targeted people and wanted them to be with me and made it so, but I don't know. I've never had nobody. I don't know what that means. Pick me. Like wait, I don't know what that means. What you mean by
Could
that?
you explain what you meant by that, JT? Can you hear me, JT?
I think he muted.
I think his sound went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to. Yeah,
There we
he's.
go. That was. I'm on my phone, bro. So this technical shit be. So okay. So she said she's never been picked, right?
Right.
Not that I know of, because I don't really know what you
She
mean.
said not. She
So,
said
so
not the way you. Not the way you talking about. Oh, that's what she said.
no. When we approach, when the last time any man, Hassan, have you ever been approached by women?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you now.
He
You
said
hear me?
nah. He
You
said
said
nah.
you
He has
never.
never been approached by women. You ain't never been approached by women, Hassan?
Oh, that's sad. I'm so sorry for you, Hassan. You a cute guy.
Because
Can you hear
because
me? Can
in
you hear
all
me? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you,
because,
JT.
hey, is the noise gone, Freezy? You said you heard noise.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
Actually, I
gone?
think a
Is it
lot of
gone?
that was JT. I think a lot of that was JT, and he might need to turn his volume down.
But you guys can hear me nice, right?
Oh, we
I can
good
hear.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I said, have you ever been approached by a woman before?
In America, by American females, yeah, a couple.
Right. Okay. So, Freezy, have you ever been approached by women before?
Yeah. Back in the day, I stay home now, so they won't have to see me.
Have you approached? Have anyone of you guys ever approached women?
Yeah, yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
approached women more than you have you approached women more than they approached you?
no.
Uh, I don't know.
Did
I
you
approach
approach your
more.
wife? Freezer, you married. Did your wife approach you or did you approach your wife?
Well, I seen her getting off the. I seen her coming out of a door, and she was getting on the elevator. I was staring, and she was like, "Well, damn, you staring?" And then I ran over to her. So I don't know how
Did
that.
you so when she proposed to you to marry her, what
Yeah,
did you say?
I said, "You ready to do this shit?"
No, I said when she proposed to you.
That's what you said, friend.
You said when she approached me, what? Not say it again, JT.
When your wife proposed to you,
Yeah. No, she didn't
did she
propose to me.
that's my point of picking.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what you mean by
Okay.
pick. You
Okay.
mean if
Okay.
somebody
Okay.
asks, "Oh yes, I got a husband." That's what you asking me.
Women don't women don't pick their husbands.
Why
Men
we
pick
don't?
their
Because we could. I could have
wives.
told him no. I could have told him no.
Yes, that's what I said. That's why I said what I said. Women come to they come to the when it comes down to saying yes. That it's either yes or no to a man.
Then
You
how
don't
y'all
you don't
picking if we the one say yes or no? You ain't picking nothing. You just asking. We the one got to say yes or no.
know we propose. Not asking, we are proposing. And
But
when
that's
we are
what propose mean. It literally means to ask. So if
even
you
okay,
asking me, I could say
you could
no.
put it at that, but what I'm saying is that the women don't pick the man. I'm explaining what I mean. The women don't pick the man that they are going to be with for eternity. The man picks the woman. The woman says yes. The woman says yes.
So
She's the
so
one that says yeah.
so JT, how did that translate into what you saying? Your response to and shout out to do Two Glock Hot in the building, man. He said congrats on the subs, bro. I appreciate you being here, bro. That's my brother right there, man.
No
So
captivity.
how does that translate into what your response to Tyler Perry? Are you saying that if a man picks a woman, he won't even have to worry about that?
Because he's not going to be picking a woman that makes significantly more than him. He
That's
gonna
not
stay in
true
his
either.
goddamn
That's not
lane. He
true.
gonna stay in his lane. He gonna pick a woman. If this nigga if he smokes cigarettes all day, if this nigga smoke weed all day, he don't really got a job that's worth anything. He's gonna pick a overweight woman that's gonna have low self esteem and she's gonna have low expectations. That's what dudes
Really?
do.
I
Yes,
didn't
he's
expect
gonna
for you to
pick.
go there with it. I didn't think you was gonna go all over there
Listen what
with
I'm
it.
saying. Listen what I'm saying. You are not going to see no grown ass man that's a millionaire that's going to have a woman that have low expectations. You're not going to see it. At least to the least she's going to have a badass body. She's going to be a cutie. She's going to be what they say. She's going to be a baddie. At least she's going to have good looks. If you have women that actually pick the man that they want, they will be happy. They don't pick shit. All they do is agree. Tyler Perry was saying that motherfuckers are actually picking men. There are very few women that can pick men correctly. Every time a
Okay,
woman picks
you
a
done went
man, she
left
gonna pick
now.
some
You
bullshit.
done went off course.
How did I go left?
Cause how you talk now? You don't went into women ain't don't have sense enough to be with the correct person unless they say yes to like if they don't
Yeah,
say
most
yes
of
to
them
this
don't.
man.
Most of them
So
don't.
basically, if the man asking you, that's the guy because only the right type of dude is going to even approach you and ask you.
I didn't make the rules. I'm reporting the goddamn news. I didn't make the
What
rules.
you
I'm
got a
reporting the
wife?
news. Do I have a wife? I have a
Yes,
fiance. I have a fiance.
dude, man, you gotta get in. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. You got a fiance, but what? Let's just say you approached her and she was like, oh, that's so sweet. Because I've done that to people before. I'd be like, oh, that's cute. You want to marry me? And then I laughed and continued with my day.
No,
So
I gave
that's
her
what
a
I'm saying. What
proposal.
if she would have did that? What if
No, I
she
gave her a
what if you did
proposal.
that?
I didn't ask her shit. I gave her a proposal. This is how I lay.
A
This is what my
proposal
life
being
is.
you backed it up with other stuff.
Now
Now,
listen.
a proposal
Now
being
listen.
you came with a deal. So what was the deal you
Yeah,
gave
that
her?
there was the deal. This is right. This is what I have. This is how I protect you. This is what my this is what everything about me entails. And that's a process. I'm not just telling her, this is a process that she sees. So when I do give her the proposal, all I'm asking her is, are you down for the deal? And
But what she
I'm
gonna
waiting
get
for
out
the
of it?
answer of yes or no.
But
Yes
what
or
else
no.
besides you is she gonna get it? Because you said you had stuff to go with the proposal. So she
No, no,
getting the
no. Listen what I
house,
just
she
said.
getting the
It's
car,
a process with the proposal. It's not like we strangers. By the time I proposed to her, she already on the team. She's already understanding everything that I can
you
present to
finessed
her.
first and then went in with the kill with the marrying part. So you got her in with
No,
the finesse and
finesse,
then you
let me tell
killed
you,
in with
finesse was
the
when I was 16. Finesse when I was 18. Finessing was when I was in my 20s. I'm 50. I don't finesse shit. I tell you exactly what it is. And you can either say
but
yes or no.
you 50 and technically single. So is this your second wife or is this your
It
first
is my
wife?
second wife. It is my second wife.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. So all I'm saying is no to what you talking about because if that's the case, then you would be on fiance mode right now. You would be with your wife. So did you pick the wrong wife? Or she said
No,
yes to the wrong
no,
nigga?
no, no, no. Let me tell you, I didn't have to pick the wrong person at all, right? I was married for 10 years.
Yeah, but
Let
did
me tell
she
you,
pick the wrong dude? Because you say women ain't
evident,
got good sense. So when you asked, she should have told your ass no then, because she picked the wrong dude. Because now you with somebody
she
else.
that could have been possible too, but let me tell you what she got out of the deal. She got 2 kids out of the deal. So all
That
that
ain't
shit was
nothing
over
good to
with.
get out of no deal. Kids is expensive. So
No,
that means you got money
what I'm
then.
saying is that she got 2 kids out of the deal. I have a grandchild now. So if she wanted to say no, if she wanted to say yes, again, I gave her the proposal. I gave her the proposal. No matter
But
how you
that
look
go
at
back
it.
to what I'm saying though. You gave her the proposal. She said yes. She's supposed to be in now because technically you picked her. She said yes, and you married her. So that means she's in. Now she's
Yeah.
out because that means either you was the wrong nigga or she was the wrong woman for you. You picked the wrong person to propose to, or she should have told you no because that's the logic you had just said. Because you said women can't
Well,
pick
I mean,
right.
if you looked at it from a shallow surface, yes. But
I'm
again,
just going by
I'm
what you
50.
said.
Hold on, I'm 50. Hold on. I'm 50. Me and my ex-wife, we cool. We straight. I have a grandchild. My kids are all grown now. So whatever it was that we went through, it was what we went through. Again, I gave her the proposal. She said yes. She was the one that wanted the divorce after she reneged. I didn't. Okay, we went on. I done had relationships after that. I've been divorced for 20 years. So I ain't even tripping off of that. But I did learn from that experience. And what I'm saying is that when we are talking about these talking points like what Tyler Perry was talking about, it sounds good on the surface, but it's not good on the surface. Because what he was talking about was some shit that the Norman people don't even experience. Again, if you hear that whole conversation, he was talking about billionaires and millionaires. He
So you
wasn't
don't you
talking
don't think
about
he was referring to your everyday working class people?
Where the light
absolutely
bill
not.
part come in if he
Absolutely
talking
not.
about
He was not.
millionaires? Because millionaires and billionaires don't even know what their bills are. Somebody else do that for them. So he specifically was talking about if all the man can do is pay the light bill. You know, we supposed to go for it because of love. Sit there in the dark. I don't know.
Yeah, but even if that was the case, then you have to explore this whole thing that people call love, right? You got to explore that shit. Love is subjective. It's very subjective. When you ask a person, why did you marry that person? And they tell you something that is so blanketed, like, because I love them. They didn't say shit to you. That's not a statement. That was some dumb shit that they just said because I love that person. That shit don't make any fucking sense.
So you don't. So
Now
JT,
you gotta
wait. Let's reel it back in though. So let's go back to the statement that Tyler Perry made. He's saying that women need to stop having all these high expectations. And if a man can only pay the light bill, there are good men out there that can only pay the light bill. Okay, T Will said, I understand what you're saying, but you're confusing the issue. If a woman makes significantly more money and the man only can pay a light bill, she would not respect him in this culture. Tyler Perry
That's what I'm saying.
But Tyler Perry saying that's a problem. Is that a problem?
No, I don't think that. This is the thing. What Tyler Perry is saying, this shit, for one, he's a grifter. He grift towards people. So that dumb shit that he was, it's dumb to me. It's stupid. It's that shit's stupid. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because as men, what our value is what we can acquire in life, socially. Right? We can acquire. In order for me to be a man that has some sort of value, I got to get out here and I got to be able to acquire things, whether that's grinding hard, whether that's being very smart and being able to get it. I'm going to get these things we call money, right? I'm going to get a bunch of these damn tickets. I'm going to get these survival tickets. We like to call them money, right? And I'm going to try to stack as much as I can, and I'm going to be able to use this as a tool. So the woman that I get, I have to at least instill in her some sort of security. And in order for me to give her the security, I have to be smart enough to be able to grab as many of these goddamn bio survival tickets that we like to call money, stack them, and then I have to be smart in how I use it. That's what it's about, because she's going to respect me based off of everything that I am. And that's a man of his word, a man of morals, values, all these different things that come, and it's going to show her exactly how I live in life. She don't want a motherfucker that's sitting back talking shit and he's broke. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Don't no woman want to be with a broke ass man.
That's
the fuck out of here with that.
So I think what Tyler Perry is talking about, all I think he did was regurgitate the potential. Remember the potential, quote unquote, potential conversations?
They call it building now.
Yeah, what is it called?
That's what they do.
Build a boo or something like that. Yeah.
You build when you young. You build. Yeah. If I'm 22 years old, just getting out of college, or if I'm in the military or something like that, and she's 22 years old, she's gonna respect my hustle, right? Because we young. We can do when you young, you can live off a pizza, and you can get a 1-bedroom apartment, and you can do all kind of things, and you can struggle with each other, and then you can grab all the other things that you need. You're 22 fucking years old. Most of us came from 1 bedroom in a house with our parents, somebody telling us how to get up and to go to sleep. And now we come into adulthood, and when we get in adulthood, we're experimenting. We don't know what it is to be an adult yet. So if you getting together with somebody at 22, 21 years old, right? Y'all, it should be fun. We got one couch. We got one, we still sleeping in a goddamn twin bed with each other. We got one TV. And it's fun, because what we are is young folks, and we getting out here and we experiencing adulthood. Now, when I'm 30, ain't no more twin beds, man. We should have upgraded to at least a goddamn full bed. We should at least have a goddamn sectional. You know what I'm saying? We should be sharing one car with each other at 30.
Y'all should have matching dishes or something, like 30 years old or
Yeah, we
something
should
like
have
that.
some shit. By the time we 35, though, we should already have at least 2 cars. We still got a 2-bedroom house. We probably got a child on the way, or we got a child, and we out here and we acquiring things together. She's gonna respect me because now she see, since we were 22 years old, we've been rocking with each other. I see how my man, we done went through all the goddamn cussing at each other. We done broke up for 2-3 days. We done got back together. We done sat back and talked. We done worked this shit out. This is how we get to learn each other when it comes down to this shit. She ain't looking at me as no stranger no more. By the time we 40 though, nigga, we
See,
got
that's where I'm at.
we
I'm a
got some
middle-aged
shit.
person. I'm
We
almost 50
rocking now.
young, and I can't even
She
see that
see me.
shit. I can't see it. At this age, I'm 46 years old. I can't see, smell, touch, hear, or understand broke. So that's why I can't even comprehend. I can't comprehend that shit. That somebody say all they can do is maybe pay the light bill to what? Pay the light bill to my garage or to my doghouse or something. like I don't know. Like that sounds crazy. That he would suggest that black women
You muted, bro.
Because black people always being taught, even the men, black women and men always being told to either settle or accept less, or in Tyler Perry case, it's okay if all you can find is some bum that can only pay the light bill. Go ahead and do it. Y'all in love. So that's why I disagree with what he's saying. He probably was talking about rich people or maybe some insider stuff, but just to
it wasn't. Absolutely. It wasn't something that really we can grasp on. You dig what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm saying. What we have to understand is that we have to at least have grace with one another, right? We have to have grace with one another. And that's where the people are lacking. They're lacking grace. But I understand why that they can lack grace. Because you got a bunch of motherfuckers trying to scam you out of the little bit of shit that you do have, right? Or motherfuckers is out here trying to get at you over some dumbass shit. Like for women, they got to deal with dudes out here trying to scam them out of some pussy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they trying to get you fucking pregnant, and they know that they can't even take care of this little stupid ass dog they got. Trying to be a goddamn daddy. They ain't trying to be that. So we have to start understanding what we have to do individually. Right? I got to be a better man for myself before I can be a better man for anybody else. Before I can be a man for this goddamn woman, I'm going to pick the wife that I want, and she's going to agree with the man that I am. In order for that to even happen, we got to be on that page. There should not be no man being proposed to by no goddamn women. That's dumb as fuck. You should ask this woman if she, because what you're doing as a man, you're putting your life on the line for that woman. You're trying to be that nigga for her. You trying to be that everything for her. They used to have songs that explain this motherfucking shit, man. We ain't got songs that explain this shit no more.
He say that women have they have like unreachable goals when it come to men. Like it just unrealistic expectations.
I think that's whack too, because we gotta stop perpetrating this myth that 9 out of 10 black people is somewhere scraping up pennies together and don't make no money and stuff. That's not true. Most of the black people I know is doing their thing or doing better than me in some cases. I don't know no whole bunch of hard luck black people, so it's not like crazy for a black woman to say I want a man at a certain educational level or income, because they is out there. They out there.
Okay, but he was saying that women need to stop expecting men to be with men that make 5 times more than them. Probably like, But
men do make that. It's a lot of men make a lot of money out there. But now the counter to that though, you can't run up on no millionaire dude and you kind of slack or whatever. Like, I know I'm kind of a hood rat or whatever, but I got like degrees and shit. So, but at the same time, you can't be like, I don't know. Certain women, it's a lane you got to be in to be talking to millionaires and stuff
Hell
like that.
yeah, is a lane. And at the end of
That's
the
a
day,
lane.
men say it all the goddamn time. They the type of woman that they want a woman that's bad as hell. And I don't care what age this man is. If he's a millionaire, he's looking for a certain type of woman. Period.
Yeah, I believe.
He's looking for a certain type of
I'm gonna
woman.
say that.
So it's not unreasonable for a woman that's on her game to look for a certain type of man. It is what the fuck it is. We can't get mad at because people have expectations. We can't get mad at it. Life gonna show you that your expectations is a little bit higher than what the fuck you supposed to be getting anyway, because you ain't doing your fucking job. Have you ever seen a woman that actually got her shit on point, and she with a nigga that's just 100% ain't shit? Normally,
Yeah.
that there's a motherfucking, but she ain't on point then. If she got a motherfucking man that she got to take care of, she ain't on point. Ain't shit on point about you, woman. If you got a motherfucking man where you have to worry about this nigga having lunch, you got to worry about this nigga having gas money, or this nigga driving your car and shit like that, you slacking. It's the same thing with a dude. If he fucking around with a motherfucking woman and she ain't on her motherfucking game and he's still fucking with her, that's on him. You fuck around with a woman, she's still out here in these goddamn streets. She ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing. Her life is fucked up, but you still gonna be fucking with her. Nigga, that's on you. That ain't on her.
But
that's on you.
But check this out. Look, let me play devil's advocate. So, a lot of women have sought after men who make a certain amount of dough, right? Like what he's saying. They try to be in those circles where, the VIP circles where these guys, damn near every woman want the same damn man. We've heard all the stories, right? Some of these women do actually land these men. They get with these men that make 5 times more than them, and they actually overlook the dude that probably made less than them but was digging them. The dude that made 5 times more than them, he ended up cheating on them with other women because he's highly sought after. And so a lot of these relationships don't work out because it was all based on finances and vanity in the first place, right? So, Tyler Perry, we all know Tyler Perry made a movie called Acrimony. It was based off a woman that, she went to college and she made her career, and then she started actually backing this guy who was trying to finalize this invention. I forgot exactly what it was. Y'all probably know better than me. It was some electrical shit, whatever. But I think it was something battery conserver or something. I don't know, but anyway.
I seen that movie, Fred. I seen that.
Yeah, so we already know Tyler Perry is on. He based on that type of time, because he made the movie. And then when he made the statement on this talk show recently, I would think first thing I was saying to myself, well, damn, is Tyler Perry promoting for a new movie? Is this what his new movie finna be based off of or some shit? But if I put myself, like if I had a daughter and she was of age and she bought a nigga home that could only pay a light bill and that's all he could do.
You would go in. You would be like, nigga, get out my house.
I probably would go in. I probably would pull my daughter to the other room and say, is you crazy? What the fuck wrong with you? Is you all right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, but at the same time, I think what Tyler Perry is saying, yeah, you wanted the high status dude, or they call him in this space the high value man. You wanted the high value man, but he ended up cheating on you. But the dude that you didn't want, that could only pay the light bill, he was gonna love you to death. He wasn't gonna cheat on you.
No, he wasn't. He was gonna cheat on you too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I think.
No Cap-tivity.
And you know what, Fred? As a woman, I'd rather cry in my luxurious condo than to be crying in the trap. So if it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna cry in the gated community. I ain't finna cry my tears at no trap house. I
think that's the thing about it, right? We do try to paint these pictures like, oh, you passed over the good guy. Man, them niggas that can only pay one light bill, they cheating up a storm too. Shit.
Waiting for the
That's
thug.
who be cheating. Broke dudes got all the audacity. They got 3 and 4 families. they be having 8 girlfriends. They don't got no money, no car, no clothes. That's who be cheating. Dusty broke dudes. That's the number one cheater. A dusty dude.
Hassan, what you got to say on this topic, bro?
Can you hear me, Freezy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what a lot of JT's been talking about, but again, in my culture, it's a little bit different because the woman has to respect her man, and I get it. A millionaire will go after the beautiful. He's not marrying a fat chick. We all can agree on that. But in the end of the day, let's say, yeah, you just have to be respectful. The woman respects their man, and the man has to work no matter what, even if he's a millionaire or he's just selling tomatoes in the street. Uh, well, I agree with JT even saying on most of the part. That's all I got to say on this.
So you kind of agree with Tyler Perry then too. You saying that no matter how much money a man makes, the woman should respect him regardless.
Well, in my culture, yeah, the woman has to respect because that's how their parents teach their daughters respect. Respect goes a big way. He's the man of the
But
house.
In your culture,
If you
is it
if
necessary that the man pay all the bills though?
yes, I was just about to say that because in his culture, those parents be making the men break out their bank statements. They gotta show their degree.
No captivity.
My best friend is Persian, and she had that man had to show her family his bank financials, the transcripts from his college, and everything. So her son agreeing, but at the same time, his people do not play like that. They will look in your bank account and check. They will check. No,
but it
no
goes to what I
slipping.
was saying. Oh, go
Depends
ahead,
on the
son.
tribe.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right, Pink. But again, depends on the tribe too. Some families, as long as that man loves their daughter, they can let that slide. Depends on the, and you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, Pink, but it depends on the tribe too. Because the dad, okay, at least he loves my daughter. At least he's not gonna give her a giant headache. It's different. I know you guys not gonna understand, but
No,
it's way different.
those men make sure that if you take their daughter out their house, she going in a house bigger than the one she just left. You ain't gonna have their daughter walk in or their daughter gonna be pampered. Period. And they gonna check. You can't flush because they gonna check your account. They gonna go to your mammy house and look at her account. They gonna make sure you legit. So his people make sure before their daughter even sniff the man, they check his
Because,
pocket.
because
They check his
everybody
pocket.
owns like 90, especially in my country, like 90% of them owns their house. It's like passed
Yep.
down generation to generation. And when they do sell the house, everybody gets their cut and buy them a small house or whatever. Like 10% of Iraqis rent in Iraq,
10% of what?
People have like rent, like houses or whatever. The
Oh,
majority
They
owns the house.
wealthy. They Persian people got that stack. They
Yeah,
got stack. Yes.
Well,
but
Persians
that's what
yeah,
it
got
well, I'm not
goes down to.
Persian.
That was the only thing that I was saying. I probably said it kind of fucked up, but when it comes down to it, there should not be a woman picking a man. She should be able to agree with what she's being. And the reason why I say that is because women get approached so much more than men get approached. When it comes to the time when you got more men being approached than women, then we at the times where those days are ending for everybody that's human beings. There's no fucking way that you're gonna have a goddamn woman sitting back and she's giving men proposals. That don't make
Yeah,
any
I agree
fucking
with you
sense.
on that. Because
Yeah,
in my
it
culture,
makes no sense.
somebody
if
said
a woman
poly
does that
life.
in my culture, they look at her differently. Wait, is she a slut? Is she a whore? The man
Yeah,
approaches. So with that, I agree with you, JT.
the
yeah. So
shout out to the Harris family. They say sound like poly life is needed and necessary.
Man, that's a rich man game, poly. You got to have even more money
actually,
doing that.
no. A
How? No,
poly is
because
a
you talking about that everybody chip in. No, if
no.
he want
Listen,
to
listen
have
to
a
me now.
harem, he
Listen to
pay
me.
for it.
Listen to me. Poly is an economic game. It's not. It ain't got nothing to do. It's about building, right? You got to remember that society was built off of poly life. That's what it was. It was polygamy was the that was what it was about worldwide. That's what it was about. Monogamy is the baby. Monogamy is the new shit. And the reason being is that's why you have so many men that are cheating instead of saying, hey, I need you and I need more than you on my team because they have no fucking idea of what the poly life is about. All they know is that men love to fuck multiple women. And they go, and that's why we have a problem as men because
Thank
we
you.
have a bunch of
It's a
motherfuckers
rich
using.
man game. Cause who
But
gonna be in there with 5 chicks and everybody got a job and working at the call center, living in the same
yeah,
house while the kids run around getting stamps?
I
That's
agree.
not poly. That sounds like a struggle soup or something like that. Like if you want to have all them women, you should be like a rich king and take care of everybody and everybody happy. Why would you have everybody?
The
I'ma
says
join
say
in
the says
and
say
they
rich
all
No,
man.
no,
invested.
The says say rich man game. Y'all sharing broke niggas every day.
yeah, absolutely.
No captivity.
All these goddamn baby daddies sharing baby daddies and baby mamas and playing musical pussies and dicks. Yes, sir. So at the end of the day, it's a reason why it is the way it is right now because nobody actually understands where we come from. They
Yeah.
don't understand where all this shit is originated from. And like I said, that's why I said the originator was the poly because it was more of an economic thing, just like marriage is an
But
economic thing.
in
Right.
modern day,
Monogamy. I
in
mean monogamy. I'm sorry.
but 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 poly, I don't know what they talking about is, I don't know, the way people describe it online is not how it really goes. Cause online they be talking about like a guy and he has like maybe 3, 4 girls and they all in the same house, but the girls still got to go to work and they still got to take care of the children. So instead of you just being in a regular relationship with a dude, is you and 2 or 3 other chicks. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all working. Why would I want to work? You want to add me to your harem? I gotta go to work too. Like that shit sound whack. Like I don't understand why everybody would have to go to work if you want
Because
to have all the fun.
it's not about sex. It's not about just us loving each other and all that. It's about duty. So when you have people in this lifestyle, it's about everybody contributing. You will have the women that would be out there. They probably will be, um, especially when we talking about what's happening right now in the world. You will have someone that's in mortgage. You will have somebody that is in finance. You will have somebody that whatever it is that they are, it's more of a family business. They're not working for another entity
Yeah,
per
but they
se.
all hunching each other, and that's gross because you going in behind the
But you're looking at
girl
it from a
and
different.
rubbing the
That's why I
pussy.
said it's an economic thing. It's not just that. It's about building a community. It is not about us men just being able to fuck any woman that he want. You can only be with women that you can afford to take care of, man.
But what's the
That's why
end
it's
game
never
with doing
been.
all? What be the
Well, let
end
me let
game
me
with doing all
finish.
that?
Let me finish. That's why it ain't never been a whole bunch of men living a poly lifestyle. You ain't have a whole bunch of fucking men that had 5 and 6 women. You know why? Because they were commoners, and commoners could not afford no more than one damn wife. That's why when it came down to it, you only had the men that can afford to have those type of women and not just afford it monetarily. That man has to be a motherfucker that can have the capacity in his mind to be able to deal with women and be a leader, a real fucking leader, women and children. Now understand,
That's
this
a good
man
point
has to
too.
have the capacity to be able to deal with people. So he has to be he has to be a counselor. This man has to be a man that can deal with how to deal with money, how to deal with the household. He has to be able to lay some shit down, and then the women will have to be able to be the ones that's more of the officers of his word. That man has to be a man that has real strong boundaries, right? The average man does not have that shit because the average man lusts women. They lust women. So they will desire to have a harem of women, but they can't take care of the average man can't take care of a harem of women. They end up being, now watch this, y'all. They end up being brother polite. Can I go ahead and can I get some type of shoot or something like that? They end up
Not
being,
brother polite.
again, I will repeat it. They end up being a brother polite.
No,
It's
don't
over
do
with.
like that. Not polite. Not
It's
polite.
over with. It's over with.
No, don't
I'm
go
gonna tell
that
you.
far.
That's what I'm telling you. When you sit back and you try to live and you try to promote that type of a lifestyle, it's not about being promoting it. It's not about it being something that people catch on. It's not a style or something like that. It's a way of life. And you don't want people to be in your business. So the last thing that you would want to do is put your shit on social media. The last thing that you would want to do is to sit back and tell people, I got a harem of women. Look at how I'm dealing with what I'm dealing
So
with. Look at the
saying the
money I
poly
got.
life really won't work in today's society?
It will not work in today's society because we don't have men that are strong enough and smart enough to be able to deal with that type of life. You ain't been raised in that shit. You ain't been that. It's not your culture. That shit is about
I
being
want to hear from
implemented in
Hassan
your
on that too,
culture.
because I think Hassan, y'all deal with polygamy, right, Hassan?
Yeah. So in my religion and culture, we are allowed to have four wives, but not anybody can have four wives. You gotta have, like JT just said it. You have to be financial. You got to have the money. You can't just marry four wives. Oh shit, what to do now? You gotta have some money. You gotta have your shit together. You gotta literally what JT just says.
I see you in
Like
the
we,
back,
but the
Vaughn. You
religion.
understand it? Oh, Vaughn dropped off. Go ahead, Hassan.
Yeah, like literally what JT said. You gotta have the money, the back. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. You gotta have a strong personality to handle four women, and you gotta treat them as equal. So, let's say Pink is my wife. I'll buy you a house. I gotta get them all a house. I'll buy you a car. I gotta get them all a car. No one's above. You guys all equal.
So Alexis from
Yeah.
Texas say, I can't afford just a light bill man right now. So
No Cap-tivity.
I want to say
Shout out
this.
to my sister. I was trying to get up here so I could see my sister, man. Shout out to you, Alexa.
Don't do it, Alexis.
The Harris family, I think the Harris family is disagreeing. I think they're saying it can work. It can work in today's society.
No, they not. But
No, it can. It can. I'm not saying that it can't work. What I'm saying is that you have to be a man of morals and values. You have to be able to be able to handle that type of shit. It can work if you have it as a culture. You can't have it as a style. You're gonna fuck around and be, again, brother polite.
Okay, so
it's gonna end that way.
This my thing, right? Tyler Perry is a billionaire.
He sure is.
We all like to root for the underdog, the guy that can only pay one light bill, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I could only pay one light bill in my marriage right now, I would feel so funny, so bad. Like, I wouldn't even really probably be able to look my wife in her eyes when I wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And for Tyler Perry to say, to actually root for men to be in that type of position, I think that it's easy for Tyler Perry to say some shit like that when you're a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? I think you said that earlier, Pink. Somebody said that earlier, right?
Because he do got $1 billion and he's suggesting that you do everything for love only. And I'm not telling nobody to be on that Trina stuff and that Suki stuff, but you can't be dumb. Like, you can't take love to the mortgage company. You can't pay love to the car note people. Like, it have to be more than love. It have to be love and, you know what I mean? So you have to have more than love.
I wouldn't suggest a dude get in that type of situation where he could only pay one light bill. He married to his wife, and then
she gonna play him so hard.
She's actually gonna start getting frustrated. She's gonna get angry, and then another thing is, like especially, you know, if he's not really working towards anything, let's just say his set income is to the point where he could only pay one light bill. Okay, I understand. I do understand the potential argument. There are men like, but in order for me to accept my daughter being with a man with potential, this dude really can't. He can't hardly get no sleep. Like his potential is to the point where he working so hard when he wake up in the morning, whatever he trying to accomplish, this dude ain't sleeping. This dude is like, you could tell that he's working vehemently at what he's trying to accomplish. But if it's a nigga that, you know, just got a regular job and he say he got goals in life, and you could tell when this nigga come home from work from a 6-hour shift, and he come home and he get on a video game, and then, you know, he watch a little TV, and then
go hang out with his friends.
He's complacent.
You know,
see what you're talking about is a complacent brother, and at the end of the day, he's very low on his value. At the end of the day, we have to work as men, man. We got to work at whatever it is that we doing. It don't have to make $1 million. All it has to be, when you doing something that you love to do, bro, it's going to pay off. It's definitely going to pay off, man. We all seen that shit when you work at it. A light bill, that's $200 and something dollars. If all you can pay is a fucking light bill, then you're not working hard enough at whatever it is that you're doing in life, my guy. You're going to have to step your game up. I'm not mad at you, but you got to step your fucking game up. You're not about to. What is it that you want, right? What you want and how you working towards it, is that shit jiving together? That's how we ask that shit. If you only want again, when I said the type of woman, if you want to know a man's status in his life, and shout out to my man Corey Holcomb, look at the type of woman he got. That's all you got to do. It's going to tell you everything about that relationship. It's going to tell you everything that you need to know.
By the way his woman lives. My grandma told me that you could tell the status of a man by looking at his wife and kids. If he got like dudes who got bum baby mamas, you know he ain't shit dude. Because why is your baby mama poor? Why are your kids living in a trap? You know what I mean? That
right
on the man. So if your wife jazzy and your kids is well kept, then that shows that what kind of man you is. You got it. You got your shit together. Because why dusty girl, then you kind of dusty because you can't afford to.
No, well, look, if y'all broke, if y'all at a point where y'all ain't making a whole lot of money and you got one car and all these different things, if y'all rocking together, we gonna see that you rocking together. That don't mean that she's dusty. Don't mean that you dusty. Y'all came on hard times or whatever, but you can actually see the unity in a family. I'm seen people that they didn't have a lot.
Nobody is suited and booted all the time. I look homeless.
Absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
But
we can see when they rocking together though. We can see when they rocking together. We can see when that man actually see that, okay, we ain't got a whole lot of money, but that woman has values. She carries herself well. You dig what I'm saying? She has a certain belief that is upstanding. You see that in her, and that's representative to that man. It's representative, but when you see that woman is sitting back and she's eyeing other niggas, she calling everybody bitches and hoes, she's arguing with everybody and their mama and all that, and that man's right there on her side. He's right there on her side. That tells everything that you need to know about that man. It does. She's representative of that family that man is supposed to be leading. She's representative to that. Hey, before I let somebody else get back up, man, I wanted to address. I saw that with Mrs. She say.
Which one?
When it comes down to marriage, when she was saying marriage versus poly.
Okay.
When it comes down to marriage, whether it is a polygamous or if it's monogamous, I have, and this is from my heart, I have no quorums on one versus the other. Whatever works for your family and your community, that's how you rock. That's how that shit goes. Whatever works for that. Because it still shows unity. It shows unity. Now, if you out here, again, all I gotta say is, when you out here fronting, we gonna see it at some
That's
point,
facts.
because your ass is gonna end up being very polite. It's gonna show. You're gonna be very polite up in this motherfucker.
Yo,
Von, hey
every time you
Von,
say brother
Von
polite,
Bryant,
that shit make me laugh.
I keep seeing you in the back, bro. I heard that when you spoke up when you said something, I heard your voice, but you said you can't hear. So, hey, every time you call in, I'm gonna just join you in, bro. Whenever you get it together. But if
Hey,
I want to
Freezy.
say this, if a man doesn't make enough money to where he can only pay one light bill, is it okay for a man in that type of position to get married? Is it
I
okay?
feel like no, but if he already married, then you got to take the good from the bad. Because I've
Yeah,
been married a long time, and it ain't always been good. Sometimes we were broke as fuck, but you know what I mean. And we had to
yeah,
get it how we live or whatever. It's not like that now, but it can get like that. But if you not married yet, and y'all not established, and he broke as fuck, I would leave that shit alone. Like, don't be getting involved. Marriage is wild, you guys. It's not nothing to fuck with. Don't involve yourself in it if you don't plan on being with the person or sticking by the person. Don't do it.
for sure.
So if you know that your love language, like me in particular, is security and having things, that's what I like. That's what make me stick
So
around.
wait.
You know what I mean?
If a woman to agrees to marry a man like that, she already let's just say she already know.
On her, she dug her own hole because she could have said no. She could have told him, "I'm sorry, but you ain't ready yet," or "catch me in 5 years," or "I'm not gonna waste your time." Because that's what I was doing. I was telling them no, or "That's funny."
But
You
Pink,
know what I mean? Like, I was moving on, and that's all you got to do. Because if you pick the
But
wrong
Pink, it
one,
goes to what you said earlier though.
yeah,
It goes, once you marry, challenge is on. So
yeah, it's
now
on
you gotta,
her. Yep.
the
Because
challenge is on. There's
don't
no
marry him. Don't
reneging and
marry
all
him
that.
and you
Hey,
know he
look, you
broke.
committed now. Yeah, you
Yeah,
committed
don't
now.
marry
So
no
make your
broke
life better.
man
Shit.
and complain about it because you know his ass was broke when you married him. So don't marry no broke ass man and go to harassing that man and trying to get blood out of a turnip and forcing him to do stuff he can't do. You know that when you marry them. So that part I don't understand. I don't know why people don't just say no and marry people with the pockets in the what they looking for. You know what I mean? Because it's okay to do that.
I think
So you can, right, you can commit to the shot, and you can commit to the shot and make it better. That's all you can do now is make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a very interesting comment. Shout out to the hash.
No captivity.
Miss She said it's funny how it always depends when it comes to men. When it comes to women, not when it comes to women, it's not looked at the same. She can come into the relationship broke. So
but then the man will be the same as the woman. You got with a bitch and she ain't got no play, no motion. So now you can't harass her and tell her every day she need to get up off her butt and do this and that because she wasn't doing it when you met her and when you married her. So it go both ways. It, don't with women, as a woman, you should have some money. I don't know what kind of women walking around and broke, but as a woman, you should already have your own assets and your own money before you even get around one of these dudes.
I think like if my wife is broke, I wouldn't care.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, but you said the out word. You said wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You said wife.
Yeah, that's his wife. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna go seek one out from the dirty flow. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
If your wife is broke, that means y'all broke. If you broke, that means y'all broke, right? So you said the out word was wife, but
so
even
does that apply?
what she was
So what you just said, JT, does that validate what Tyler Perry said? If he broke, they all broke. She broke too.
Yeah, but he never specified this whole thing of marriage, though. Remember what this man was talking about it was very skewed because he never specified marriage. He never specified what level of marriage. He never specified what level of relationship. All these different things, man, they play. You are not going to pick somebody that does not have what you're looking for. If a woman wants a man that makes six figures, by God, she should be able to have a man that makes six figure.
Yep.
However, with that coming, she better understand the small writing that's on that label. You dig what I'm saying?
But
It's
what
not
you mean by that part? What label? What
because
writing?
that comes when you have a man that has his shit together. You have a lot of people that looks at things where I don't have to marry your ass, right? I don't have
They
to.
don't.
Again, remember what I said at the beginning. There should not be a woman looking for a man. That was the
You
trick.
be confusing me with that because when you gave your whole
That was the trick.
scenario
You should not be
with your
looking
wife
for
and
a
stuff,
man.
that
You should
throwed that
you
all
should
off.
no,
So
listen.
so so
You should
JT.
have yourself, you should present yourself where the man is. You got too many men looking at you. Do y'all understand how many motherfucking men, when y'all walk out the door, how many men are actually looking at y'all?
But hold
Y'all
up,
need to
but
pay
JT,
Yes, because
attention.
y'all
listen.
is
The
predatory.
men, the men that these women are looking for, the men that Tyler Perry say these women are looking for, are shit high, high in the upper class. So these
Tyler
men,
Perry was trying to say the rich dudes
They're
don't want y'all. That's
looking.
what he
right?
saying.
He
That's
was
my
saying,
point.
but like Pink said, Tyler Perry saying these dudes ain't looking for y'all. They, so a lot of these women are looking for them to try to get the lottery pick.
I don't give a damn how I look. If they gotta look for the man, they losing already. It is an automatic loss when you are out here,
Man,
when you already have the value. You have sexual value. Why the fuck are you trying to listen? Do you understand how cocaine is promoted? There's no commercial for cocaine. It is self-promotable. Pussy is the same thing. You don't have to have a commercial for pussy. It's already self-promotable. Men like to fuck. It is a
man,
urge, a natural urge that men want to do. They want to fuck. And if you're fine and if you look good, guess what you end up having? A motherfucking man that's trying to holler at you. It is your job to say either yes or no. You are the gatekeeper of sex. You're the gatekeeper. You don't have to look for a man. They
but
look for women.
But JT,
rich
the
men,
only
I've been
problem with
around a bunch of
that
dudes like that.
is,
Most rich dudes, they want the woman. You ain't gotta have no money or nothing, but you gotta be at least smart. Or
No,
have
you
some,
you got to look good to the rich man.
yeah, you
You
gotta
but
be.
JT,
But some
the only
dudes,
thing,
Again,
some rich dudes is into like other shit. So some of them might go for the Barbie, and some of them go for other qualities. But everybody, Barbies and regular hoes, need to have some kind of sense. Like you got to be educated, hold a conversation, well read. And I think some people drop the ball on that part. But it is millionaires out there, but it's not gonna go like they think it is with the marriage happily ever after. It'll be a little bit more transactional, but they out
so
there. You know what I mean? They out
so
there.
what? So for what? For this is the thing. When it comes down to women, maybe just maybe they should lower their expectations.
You shouldn't. No human should
that's what
expect
that's
anything
that
out of
that's
anybody.
what Tyler Perry was
No
saying.
captivity.
That's what Tyler Perry was saying.
He
In the
said no.
middle.
He
JT,
said lower their fucking standards. Fuck
they're gonna
standards.
hit
They
you
ain't got no
with,
fucking standards. Lower their
well, JT,
expectations. Those are two different things. You expect some
the,
shit to happen. You can't not. Women cannot hunt men. It is a terrible deal for women. When you go out there and try to find a man, you're gonna absolutely find a terrible man. You don't
well,
know how
JT,
to hunt. You don't give a
they're
fuck
gonna,
about how men think, what they
I
eat.
they're gonna
agree
hit
You
with
you
don't
with
care
Tyler
things
about
that
how
Perry.
men
bullshit.
feel.
That's
What
all I
you
gotta
care about is
say.
if that motherfucker is going to take care of you, if that motherfucker is going to protect you. So therefore, you are the gatekeeper. He's going to show up at your door. He's going to say, "Hey, baby, how you doing? What's
How
up,
we supposed to
shorty?
know though?
Hello,
Because if we
ma'am."
all
It's
living
going to be
together, we
all
don't
kind
want
of
to know.
greetings that you're going to hear from these men. And these men are going to come to you and they're going to sit back and they're going to give you a proposal to date you, take you out on a date or whatever. Only thing that you have to say is yay or nay. That's
But
it.
JT,
If you
they're
go
gonna
out
hit
there
you.
and you do what men are doing, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. I didn't know that you was trying to get in. I'm
My
sorry.
bad, my bad. But they're gonna hit you with this is America. So if I want to go propose for a man, I can do that. That's the problem here.
Who
That's all I gotta
proposing
say.
to men? That sound wild.
Okay, so then you have to agree with what I just said there. Women don't go out there and they don't hunt. Men hunt. We hunt. Hey,
Yeah, I
sweetie,
agree with you.
how are you, ma'am?
I
What's
just feel
going on
like
with you? These are the
men
things that
have
y'all hear
a
from us.
inflated. Men think they got more control over things than what they really do have. I think that's where men drop
What
the
you
ball.
mean by that, Pink?
Because men
Right.
have men live in an illusion that they control everything that's going on. My grandma used to say a man leading the house is like a horse leading the cart. That's how y'all lead a household. Like it's somebody leading y'all to lead, and that's the woman in the house. Like y'all the face, but she the what is it? Y'all the head and she the neck. So I don't believe, and the only part that you be saying that be throwing me off is the part about y'all pick us and that part because that's the logical conundrum we in because if we gotta wait for y'all to help us, pick us and help us, and we say yeah, and y'all the wrong dude, so that's our fault too. Who fault is it if we say yeah to y'all because we letting y'all pick us? You say, and
Yeah,
y'all
that
live
is
right.
your fault because you said yes to the wrong man. That's the point. You said yes
No
to the wrong nigga.
captivity.
What we were saying is that
Well,
that's why you have to be able to vet correctly. So then you just proved my point that y'all can't pick men right. If you can't
how?
even say yes to the right man, you damn sure can't
Man,
go out there and find the right guy.
before I got married, I used to spit y'all out like candy, man. Like y'all, I done left a trail of y'all crying. It's niggas now wishing my husband would die so they can get in here. Like y'all do not be controlling shit the way y'all be thinking. Y'all got to get out of that. Like if y'all, I'm gonna just give y'all this game. If y'all want a happy life, then agree with your wife and stop playing because that's who control what's going on in your house, not you. So as long as she happy, you gonna be happy. Everybody gonna be happy.
Can I tell? I think a lot of us missed what Tyler Perry was. I think what he was saying is, I think Tyler Perry was trying to say this, but he just didn't really want to say it. He didn't want to like say it 100% be blood raw with it. I think what Tyler Perry was saying was that these modern women, their attitude, most of their attitudes is so bad, right?
Yeah.
And they be wanting these high value men that make 5 times more than them. What Tyler Perry is saying, I think you would have an easier time with a man that could only pay a light bill. Because at least he's going to be willing to put up with your attitude because hell,
Oh shit.
he can only pay one light bill. So he's saying that maybe your relationships would last longer with a lower tier dude. You could keep your attitude. You can stay disrespectful. And the dude, basically he telling the women to go ahead and get a Pookie and Ray Ray.
Basically,
No,
he
go get
saying
a
the
simp.
broke dude to put up
Get a
with your
simp.
shit because
Go
he
get a
broke.
simp.
Go get a simp. Pick a simp. Build a simp. Build a simp. That's what he said.
Oh
That's why
my
I
god.
said, if you heard what I said earlier, and when I first started, I said he's a grifter. He's a grifter. That's why I said it was stupid shit that he was saying. I got what he said. I understand, but the average person won't grab that. They, at the end of the day, he was talking shit about women. Period. Y'all
think,
can't
He
pick
was.
men.
think about it though, JT. Tyler Perry probably got a dude in his house right now that can only pay the light bill. Shit.
No captivity.
Right now. A dude that he finds attractive and all that shit, he probably got him tucked away. You know what I'm saying?
You say he got a dude named Eugene.
Yeah. But listen, let's look at what Chava once said. Chava once said, the man is out of order, asking a woman to marry him if he can't feed him. Wait, yeah, if he can't feed her. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
No money. He is an infidel. Men are to give with a capital letter. So she's saying men are made to give. See,
y'all are. That's your job.
Okay, but what are women giving though? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, this what I'm saying.
What you mean? You get to be around a woman. What do you mean?
No captivity.
Talk about. You got a big fine woman in your house right now, Fred. That's what you get out of it. You get a big fine woman. She in your house 24 hours. That's what you get.
But I think a lot of men in those positions, they can deal with a woman like that. The reason why I say what is a woman giving, right? A lot of times on a man's side, the men are they don't really want monetary things. Now I have heard men in these spaces say, man, if I'm gonna get with a woman, she got to be 50-50 with me. I done heard men say that, right? But I think most men like me, what we really be wanting, if I'm paying all the bills, I'm not gonna appreciate paying everything and you still disrespecting me.
That's understandable right there.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. What does a woman give? She say a man are to give, but I think women have a lot to give as well, but not monetarily. I think women have a lot to give when it comes to their attitudes and,
You see how one-sided that is?
But I agree.
That's one-sided. In a relationship, it's about being reciprocal, right?
Right.
It is about being able to contribute as well as extract. It's like a dance, right? It's kind of like if you ballrooming with each other. And when you in that relationship, you have to practice this shit. It doesn't come automatically. It's not about a man is built to give. Women are too. We are, as human beings, what we do is contribute to this world. And when we have children, guess what we do? We contribute. We contribute to the world when we give our children to the world. They're not ours it's not like we have ownership, right? It's the same thing that our parents did too. So we all give. There's always something that we all give. When it comes down to a woman and a man, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. There are principles that we have to follow when it comes down to it. There are principles that men have to follow. There are principles that women have to follow. There are principles that as a unit that they have to follow together. This is that thing they call God. That's why we have problems, because in these relationships, everybody eliminate the hierarchy. They think that they make this motherfucker work on their own. That's not how this shit works. It works way deeper than that bullshit that Tyler Perry is talking and how we're thinking. I don't give a fuck if my motherfucking woman don't have a job. If I like her
Tawana,
and I love
see you.
her,
I'm about to bring you up, Tawana. Hold on. Hey, hold on, JT. My bad.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
JT. I got a special guest in the building, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe who I got in the back, man. I know everybody knows the Lapeef Network, right? And she's somewhat like a legend in these spaces, y'all. She helped start these conversations. I got no other than Tawana G, the original Tawana G from the Lapeef Network. We about to bring her in right now. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I bring her in right. Let me see. Okay. Tawana, here I come. Hold on, I'm bring you in. Yeah, that's good right there. I'm gonna put Tawana up here. Tawana, how you doing?
Breezy!
No captivity.
What's up, Breezy?
Tawana's been so long!
I swear to God, I'm so proud of you. Like, you gave me this big old introduction. I'm like fucking proud of your ass, okay? Like, Don't even.
listen. Just in case some of y'all don't know, Tawana really was the one that actually kick-started me into actually having enough nerve to, that was the very first time I actually co-hosted a show where I felt like, damn, I'm that important. Tawana wanted me to come on her show, y'all.
You is important, Fred.
Like listen.
That's what's up.
I was like, I really believed in you. I felt like I knew that you could have your own show and it was gonna be even bigger and better. Like, I'm so proud of you and what you're doing on this show. So I'm excited. Like, I'm definitely had to come and support you. I told you I was at the 50 Cent concert. I'm like, as soon as I get out of that damn concert, I'm gonna call in to Freezy's show and show him some love, show him some support.
Oh man.
And don't you ever say my name associated with that other show again in your life, okay?
No Cap-tivity.
Well, I had to give him the history. Come on now, you know that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't want to cut your show off.
No, listen, Tawana. I'm gonna let you finish your night, and I want you listen. Tawana is not gonna be a stranger. We're gonna work this out. She's not gonna be a stranger. She's gonna be a part of the fam. She's a part of the No Cap crew. But before you leave, Tawana, I just need you to give your opinion right quick on this subject. We're talking about Tyler Perry. Did you see his last podcast? He said that. He went viral, and he made a lot of black women mad. He said that black women need to stop expecting to be with men that make 5 times more than them. The quote-unquote high-value men. He said it's okay to be with a man that can only pay the light bill. Start accepting these men, because you never know. They might make good men, and they might make long-lasting relationships. Before you leave, just real quick, what do you think about that?
What I think about what you just said, okay, because I ain't hear it, okay? I did see that he was going viral, but I've been doing all this kind of stuff, so I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it completely. However, if that was his point, was to tell black women to not expect much, right? To lower their standards and to accept less than what they believe they deserve, then he full of shit. Like, I don't believe nothing. I don't agree with nothing no damn Tyler Perry is saying. First of all,
No Cap-tivity.
No, absolutely not. To tell black women to lower their standards when our standards are already low, okay, to the damn floor. And why would he tell us that we should not be expecting to be provided for and cared for, when absolutely a black woman should expect for a man to provide and care for her? So, yeah, I absolutely disagree with what he's saying.
I told y'all, man, she came in hot. I told y'all.
That's how I feel from what I know, right? I don't have context. I didn't watch it for myself. But just from what you just said, no, I absolutely don't agree with him.
Okay.
That Tyler Perry got his nerve. He ain't even in no marriage or relationship.
That's a good point. That's a great point what you just made. He's not married. And a lot of times, these people that don't be married, they have all these expert advice. And you right, though. I ain't even think about that. For real.
No Cap-tivity.
One goddamn criteria is that you gotta be married. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I feel like it's hard to give some goddamn opinion about something you ain't did before. And I'm gonna tell you, it be a lot of people on this fake ass internet giving people opinions about something they ain't got no business, and they don't know. Y'all see all the fraud and stuff that's going on out here in these YouTube streets. So you gotta be very careful and selective about who you hear information from. Tyler Perry, just because you got some money don't mean you qualify to tell somebody how they need to pick a partner and choose a partner. That's absolutely insane that he would tell some woman, just be okay with somebody paying your light bill. Is like, really? That's that's the advice that we giving women? Like, what? No, Freezy, no.
That ain't it.
You didn't make me mad. I've got some more to say. You didn't make me mad with that.
Well, listen, I want you to enjoy the rest of your night. Tawana, listen, I really appreciate you coming through. Real talk.
No problem.
and we are gonna connect. I'm gonna call you and we're gonna set it up when I. Listen, I know last time we was doing Sundays. I don't know if that's still a good day for you, but we're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like it is, because it's not like a work day. Yeah, let's figure it out. But
and Tawana gonna crank up her channel too, y'all. She coming back. I'm telling y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm coming back. That's why I'm doing little appearances on little stuff. But eventually, I'm gonna, put some more energy into my real channel. You're right. But yeah. For now, you know what? I'm gonna support you though.
You gonna fuck with your boy? I
know. No Cap-tivity.
Tawana, I really appreciate you coming through. I ain't gonna hold you no longer, and thank you for your contribution as well.
Thank you guys so much, and nice to see
everybody.
Now. Hopefully, I'll see you guys again.
All right, Tawana.
All right now.
Yeah, man. Listen. Hey, that was a surprise.
Dope, right? Friend. Yeah, that's
yeah, man. Do y'all remember Tawana?
I do. I remember.
She got she got a classic scene on YouTube. That's all I gotta say. The classic scene.
Buddy.
She do buddy. Familiar, though.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
that's my dog.
Hey, Freezy, man. Hey, Freezy, man. I'm about to get up out of here right now, man, because I'm actually over somebody's house.
Oh, okay. And, y'all was watching the game?
I had to come on. You know it, Colorado over here in Colorado State.
JT, you know I'm a Lions fan, right? I've been a Lions fan since I was a kid.
That's what's up, bro. Listen, hey, you gonna be seeing me wearing wearing my shit, dog. Like I tell them, I wear my cat suit. When my boys, tomorrow I got to get ready for them. As soon as I take my mom to the airport, I'm coming home. I'm about to set it off, and we about to do a tailgate party, man, tomorrow. That's what's up. Most definitely.
That's what's up, man.
I wanted to come over here, man, and literally I wanted to just tell you congratulations, man, on your success. 3,000 is something I gotta start. That's why I gotta crank my shit back up, because you catching up with me now. So I gotta get my ass back on here so I can get to 5,000 and then 10,000, and we gonna all do it together. You dig what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So
man.
I just wanna. I'm glad that my brother came out here and he really done. What's up, boy? What's going on? He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. So, hey, man, I want anybody, if y'all out here and y'all didn't hit that like button, man, y'all need to hit that like button for my boy Freezy. Everybody else, man, Pink, my man Hassan, and I hate my man. I got to get back over here, man, but I love chopping it up with my man, Mr. Heesay, my brother. Hey, man, we definitely going to chop it up sometime this week, bro. Most definitely. I love y'all, man.
Hey, hold on, JT. What is your YouTube name?
What We Know Podcast.
What We Know Podcast.
Oh, that's your channel?
Yep.
What We Know Podcast?
Yep. That's him.
Oh, okay.
In the flesh. I know people. I got Mr. He said, what, man, listen, I'm connected.
Around my house.
Oh, it's hey, man, this network is something different over here,
I'm
boy.
heavily connected, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
friend, I'm gonna go on their channel and fuck with them too. I'm gonna go.
I appreciate you. Hey, look, that's why I like you on here. You come over here, you shake it up a little bit. I'm like, yes, sir. The sister got, is she try to make her great points, man. I love having conversations with you, sis. So, hey, man, like I said, I'm about to get on my out of here. I gotta finish this little drink that I got with my homeboy so I can get my ass back home. You dig? Hey, man, I'm out.
All right, Jay. Right. Love you, man.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. All right, now.
Bye.
Hey, what's Mr. He said? How you doing, bro? You on mute, bro? You on mute? I don't know if there's. Hold on. Yeah, you on. Wait, is it? Yeah, guess us. You gotta unmute yourself.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Vaughn. I'm trying to get Mr. He said in the game. He muted. You gotta unmute yourself on your end, I think. Let me see. Yeah, guest has muted themselves.
It might be his headphones.
It might be his headphones. Vaughn, unmute yourself, Vaughn. Can you hear me, Vaughn?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to get Mr. He said in the game. I want you to stay unmuted. I don't know if it's his
Wow. Listen,
headphones.
man. Wait, let me just say this, man.
Go
I just
ahead, go
wanted to
ahead, go
get
ahead, Vaughn.
yeah. I just wanted to get up here and congratulate you, my brother, on those 3,000 subscribers, man. You know, you're
Man,
doing great things. You're doing great
No
things, sir.
captivity.
Yes, sir. And listen, I'm not used to this eCam, so I'm trying to figure out how to cut the camera off, turn it on. So it's a lot of shit going on.
I
But
don't think on
anyway,
this software, like you know how what's that? StreamYard.
yes,
Like
sir.
on StreamYard, you can cut your camera off and then you can see your avatar. But on this one,
Right.
if you don't want
Well,
your
maybe,
face to be
maybe,
shown, I just have to keep you
well,
in the
maybe,
back.
maybe you could put me in the back. Yeah, I don't mind. Put me in the back, man.
Okay.
I can still talk, right?
Yeah. I hear you now. I still hear you.
All right, yeah, man. But I just wanted to congratulate you, man, on those 3,000 subscribers, man. Definitely, you deserve it, sir.
You think so,
And
Vaughn?
yeah, man. Listen, I've been watching you for a while, man, and you definitely have a knack, for this type of
Damn, that mean a lot coming from Vaughn, man.
No
streaming. You know what I'm
captivity.
saying? And definitely, listen. You make it very interesting. You see what I'm saying? And the people can relate to you because you're very down to earth. You
Yeah.
know. So I just wanted to get up here. I thought I would be
AKA that.
remiss.
Hey, y'all, that mean I'm ghetto. That what that mean.
No captivity.
That what that mean, y'all. Go ahead, Vaughn. Go ahead. That's my
Yeah,
dog right
yeah.
there.
I didn't actually say that, but anyway. Yeah, man. But interesting topic tonight, man.
What you think? What you think about? Do you think women, men that could only pay one light bill deserve a chance, one, to be married and stuff?
Well, listen. Let me be honest about that. If you decide to get married, I believe you should put yourself in a position to where you can provide at least. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if you can only pay the light bill, what if you have children? What if you have kids? Are you able to buy diapers? Are you able to buy Similac? You know what I'm saying? So in order for us to be responsible in relationships as men, I believe we should be established enough to where we could provide for a family. Now,
Right.
if we're not in that position yet, then I would definitely say, hold off a bit. Prepare yourself for it. Don't just jump in something all willy nilly. You see what I'm saying?
When you said diapers and all of that other shit that we always forget about, see, Vaughn, I can always leave it up to you to bring it into perspective. If a nigga can't buy no goddamn diapers and no goddamn ramen noodles, get your ass up out of here. Shit.
Yeah,
No
and listen,
captivity.
listen. A woman requires very much, in relationships. You see what I'm saying? So you just
Yeah.
can't just, buy her, a pair of shoestrings
Yep.
and think that that's going to get it. She doesn't necessarily have to be a gold digger or
Right.
something like that to where, she just wants to use you for your finances. You see, now that's a different story right there.
And
You know,
Vaughn, I also think you actually you took the conversation into a different term, but it's a good term because I think what you're highlighting is women desire to be protected. And part of that protection is monetary. If I can only pay one light bill, a woman is going to feel very vulnerable.
and you know what? Listen, protection is well rounded.
Before you keep
You
going,
know,
Vaughn, hey, Mr. He said, try to drop off and come back. You heard me? Try to drop off and come back. Yeah. Go ahead, Vaughn.
yeah, protection is well rounded. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not just physical. See, sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's spiritual. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you gotta protect your significant other spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
it's multifaceted. It just the protection is not just one sided. It's very inherent. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. That's a great
Yes,
point,
sir.
man. And I think when Tyler Perry made that point, this goes back to what Pink was saying. He's so entitled, right? He's so entitled because he's so rich. And he ain't even thinking about like the complexities and just the just the foundation and the fundamental things that families need. Like you say, diapers and all that stuff. Like, let's let me know Tyler Perry might be, them rich motherfuckers, they might be out of touch.
They are. He don't have to
Yeah,
deal with
you
what
know,
we
and
did.
but you know what? When you get to I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you get to a certain status, like a Tyler Perry or an Oprah Winfrey or a this or that, listen, you see, it's easy to forget those simplistic things in life
Right.
that that it takes to build relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm not saying the brother's a bad person, but at the same time, sometimes money can cause you to become jaded. You see what I'm saying?
So you
You see what
saying
I'm saying?
money? See, Von always be trying to put it nicely. Well, Von, I'm gonna translate for Von. Von saying money. Von say Von is really saying money can cause your ass to be a damn fool. That's what Von saying.
No captivity.
That's what Von
Yeah,
really
well,
saying.
listen,
Yeah.
definitely, no doubt. It can definitely do that, you know? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have to use wisdom. And, you know, when it comes to this, you know, the finances, is the woman making more than the man is making? Is the man making more than the woman is making? You know, it is absolutely the man's responsibility now. Listen, see what I'm saying? If he is leaning toward having a family, he needs to put himself in position so that he can provide, protect, and admonish, and teach, and educate, and uplift, and all of these different things.
That's a fact, Von. Mr. He said, do you
I
see a
hope I'm
mute?
coming in clear, man, because I never really speak off the phone. I'm used
Man,
to
you
being
you
on the
coming
mic
in
and all
super
of that.
clear, Von. You super clear, dog.
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
good.
Mr. He
Hopefully I ain't
said, do
too
you see
loud
a
because I got
mute?
a
Do
big
you see
mouth.
a mute on your thing on your screen? You see a mute?
You want me to mute myself? Okay, I'll mute
No,
myself.
not you, Von. I'm trying to get Mr. He said in the game.
Oh, okay.
His mic ain't working, friend.
You think it's no, but he's muted. He's muted
Oh.
himself. It's saying,
Oh, then he need to click the little mute bar on my
yeah, he
end. It
need to
show
click
like
the
a
mute.
little
He need to
mute
unmute
thing.
himself. That's what he need to
Yeah,
do.
you gotta click the mute and unmute yourself.
But let me read
Okay, so
Miss Piggy. Let me read
let
Mrs.
me ask you
Piggy's
this. All right, go ahead.
yeah, her comment says, my husband didn't ask to marry me until he had his stuff together. But I would have married him if he didn't. My love for him was way bigger than my love for money. What y'all got to say about that?
No captivity.
She a better woman than me. That's all I can say.
Pink, I'm just saying, what if I think what Miss Piggy is, I'm gonna say, it seems like the nature of the relationship she's describing, she probably was friends with this dude and she probably knew him for a while and knew knew him like a book. So she probably grew, to know him as a real friend and stuff. What I'm saying, in a situation like that, what you mean?
I don't have that function like other women have, like we sitting around dudes being friends with them for free and stuff like that. I don't have that cog in my brain. So I mean, I've been knowing my husband a long time, like a long time, and it took me a long time to marry him because I didn't see why I should be doing that, because you know what I mean. So he had to convince me, because it really ain't no real reason for no woman to marry no man in these days.
Did you have
But
feelings for your husband? Did you love your husband before you marry him?
yes, but I love me more. So with
Oh
that being
Lord, see.
said,
No captivity.
so with that being said, I had to make sure me was gonna be living her best life after all these things go down with the marriage and stuff like that. So after he made sure that, yeah, I'm gonna marry you, and then everything's gonna be this. So I agreed to it or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But he made it clear that today we ain't got this, but tomorrow you gonna have it, and he ain't lying because I'm sitting in it. So with that being said, he made sure, like Ben was saying, that he
So
did his
when you
job.
marry him, you did have to have a level of trust, and you know he was still in the building stage.
I trusted him.
Well, that's the same thing then, cuz. The same thing.
Not really, because he had to, I didn't just jump. Like she said she would have did it, whether or not he got his stuff together or not. See, I wouldn't have did it. I would have still loved him, but I wouldn't have married him if his stuff wasn't together.
I think me, myself, if I ain't got my shit together, I think my wife feel the same way about me that Miss Piggy feel the way about her husband. I think she would have been okay with Matt, but I wouldn't have been okay with Matt. I wouldn't have did that because I'm like Vaughn. Vaughn is a man that come from a certain set of principles. Hassan definitely is a man that come from a certain set of principles and culture. And you already know how my mom was, Pink. Like my mom probably would have shamed me. Like, nigga, you can't pay no guy. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have been comfortable marrying my wife if I could only pay a light bill. And then she around here. Then I got, you know what I'm saying? Then everything we eat is because of her.
Like she basically taking care of stuff. That can't be. But
I'm gonna feel like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
Yeah. And I think that's what I was avoiding, because it's true that chicks be, making way more money than dudes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you a woman, men do seek women out that'll take care of them and stuff like that. So women have to be careful with that too. So sometimes women might not want to get married or get deep into it because they be like, well, I like him, but I got way more than him. And he might not, step it up or whatever.
So the consensus is y'all saying Tyler Perry setting people up for failure. That was y'all saying.
No Cap-tivity.
Is that what you saying, Vaughn? Is Tyler Perry setting people up for failure?
The statement that he's making is so blanket to me. It doesn't fit everyone. You know what I'm saying? It just don't fit everybody.
Right.
And so there's so many different aspects of it that we have to take in consideration. And sometimes celebrities get up and they talk and they speak, and because they have celebrity and clout, we're so apt to believe everything that comes out of their mouths, and that's just not cool. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to dissect what people say. You see what I'm saying? Don't look at their position and status. Don't make that the thing that causes you to believe them.
Nobody rich. Like, I don't listen to rich people like that, because what can they tell me about my regular life? You know what I'm saying? A rich person giving out monetary advice or any kind of advice, period. Like, they live different than us.
Well, let me ask this question, if I could. And just real quick, and I don't want to be up here long because I know you guys have a lot to talk about. But
no, you always welcome, Vaughn. Go ahead, shoot.
But listen, I've been married 21 years, and let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Bro. Thank you. And I'm very blessed. But at the same time, let's be realistic. Jobs come and go. Do you think that I always had sustained a job in the 21 years of my marriage?
Of course not.
Huh? Exactly. So what do I do in the process of that type of transition? And what does my wife do? We take care of each other. If one is not working, one fills in. If the other one's not working, one fills in. But we both work together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get to a common goal. And what is the goal? You see, it's to attain success. You see what I'm saying? One can chase 1,000. Go ahead, brother.
What I was going to say was, if you're already married, and I'm going to get to that super chat too, Miss Piggy, thank you. If you're already married and then you go through changes like that within your marriage, like what Pink said, I think that is a different dynamic.
It's a very different dynamic, because listen, but it all depends on what are you going to do about it, though. Listen, did I just sit around because I lost a job and my wife was working? No. I utilized the time of the unemployment benefits. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
possibly I went to school. I can remember going to school one time while I was getting unemployment benefits, and I became a surgical technician.
I know about
You,
that
you see what I'm saying?
unemployment now. Shit.
No captivity.
Exactly,
I didn't get
exactly.
none.
So you see what I'm saying? You need to have the type of woman. You need to have the type of mate. Let me say this: that is willing to stick with the commitment. You see what I'm saying?
I
Right.
Stick
believe
with the
that.
commitment.
Yeah.
Stick with the covenant.
That's a fact, man.
Vaughn, what
Yeah.
country? Vaughn,
Yes, sir.
what country you from?
I didn't hear you say that again.
He said, "What country are you
What?
from?"
What
I'm from Chicago, bro. I live in
He from
California.
America,
He from the
Hassan.
country of Chicago.
I'm from
he,
the country of Chicago.
he about
Yeah.
African
No, but I'm
accent.
American. I'm
That's
American. Born here, born and raised in America.
okay.
Super chat.
But
Man,
I agree with him. I
shout
was
out,
just
shout
so
out to
afraid
Miss
that.
Piggy. Shout out to Miss Piggy with the $5 ball super chat. She said, "Pink." Actually, she said, "Karina. Karina, if you truly believe in the Most High and do your best to abide in His laws, He will give you the bag. Just have a little patience and love Him." What do you think about that, Pink?
Oh, I
No
mean,
captivity.
I
Would you?
had my bad like 20 years ago. But what I'm saying is, um, I'm old. So back in my day, you know what I mean, I did what I had to do. So when I got the age I am now, I wouldn't have to be in those situations where if somebody chose me, like JT said, that I would feel obligated or that I would have to be married, because I done got old and now I got to get married to get somebody to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my own money. That's why I was able to make decisions and choices and
If your husband lost his
ultimatums.
job, like what Vaughn was saying, if a situation, if your husband lost his job, does he have a countdown to get right, or are you gonna stick with him no matter what?
Yeah, I'ma stick with him. Like we married now. Like you know what I mean? I ain't no nasty bitch. Like I'ma stay with him. Shit. Like why would I leave him? I'm not gonna leave my damn husband. I'm gonna
Oh
stay. You
man.
know what I mean? Cause he
Yeah.
stayed with me. I'm not no nice person. Shit, he in here. He stay here and keep fucking
Nah,
with me.
that's
I'ma
a
fuck with
that's
him.
that's 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 right though. That's right though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraser, that's her generation. That generation is dying out. This generation is a whole new thing, though, in America at least.
What do you mean, Hassan?
People, well, this new generation, once you lose a job, you don't have enough money, they'll leave. It's not like Pink and their generation and my dad's generation. They stick around, figure it out, work together. In America, that's kind of dead in a way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I wasn't married, if I wasn't with my wife that I have now, I don't think I would get married, man. What about you, Vaughn?
I
Wait,
wouldn't.
say that again, brother. I
If
didn't
I
hear you.
wasn't
Say it
with
again.
if I wasn't with the woman that I know now today, my wife, if I was out there single, I don't think I would get married.
Well, you know what? Listen, like I told you, I've been married 21 years.
Right.
And if I had to be out here now, I doubt if I would even consider it. You see
I
what I'm
would
saying?
not. I would not be out here
I
alone.
probably would not consider being married again. But at the same time, I would probably have a little, I would probably have an open mind to it. But, at that point, I would just live the rest of my life the way that I'm living it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man. I'm,
I
I'm
think so too.
yeah,
Yeah,
cause
it's
the reason why I say what I say, do y'all know what kind of changes me and my wife went through just to
Man,
get to this
listen, I
point?
could imagine, man. I could imagine, bro.
You ain't got to
You
tell
know?
me, friend. I already know what time it is. It's
Yeah, I've been in it for
Yeah.
21 years, man. Believe me. There's some ups and downs. There's some all
being married
arounds.
is very
There's some
purposeful.
in
I
and
tell that
outs.
to a lot of people. You have to really I'm doing this shit on purpose, Fred. Like, you do this shit on purpose. Like, to be married every day, you wake up and be like, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna make my day and my life and my marriage work, and I'm gonna do the best. You gotta be like that because it ain't no real reason for nobody to be marrying nobody. So with that being said, when you marry and you done went through it and married the person, hell yeah, stick with the person no matter what's going on. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit, but in real life, I'm not gonna go anywhere if he loses his job or if he get hurt or if something bad happened to him. I'm gonna stay because I married him and I meant it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I took it serious. I'm not gonna go nowhere. But if he would not have been ready at the time when he asked and he wouldn't have fell through and did everything he said he would have did, I would have left. You know what I mean? But he kept his part of the bargain. So I'm gonna keep mine. I ain't gonna go nowhere or do no weird shit.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hassan, we gonna root for you, Hassan. Hassan, I'm gonna tell you something, Hassan, man. Hassan has been purposely disciplining himself all up until this point. He ain't got married yet. This dude got the discipline of a damn monk. You know what I'm saying?
Good for
and
him. But he gonna do good. He gonna find the right person.
Oh yeah. I just don't want, he been doing so good. I just would hate for him to get with a damn Suki Hana and fuck his whole life up. You know what I'm saying?
No Cap-tivity.
Don't do it, Hassan. Don't do it, dog.
Good dudes like him always end up with a Suki Hana. They let him.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Suki Hana gonna turn his ass out, ain't it?
Yes.
Listen, man. Vaughn, actually, you came in right on time. I'm about to close the show out. This has been an excellent show. Listen, let me tell you something. My sister Tawana G dropped in. Man, this has been. Hey, shout out to Mandrell too for dropping in. My bad, Mandrell dropped in when Tawana G was talking, but I appreciate Mandrell dropping in as well. I mean, y'all go check out his channel, The Big Picture. Mandrell, that's my boy right there, man. Don't make Mandrell mad. This man is special ops who Green Beret. This man will put the goddamn black mask on.
Are you not this video?
Huh? No, I told you I was gonna review it on a separate show. That's what I was saying. Y'all was gonna make time for it. Yeah. Yeah, man, come on, I always review you. Anything you send me, we gonna, well, not anything, not that jihad stuff, not that, hell no, you don't get me shut down. Hell no, but y'all on my team, though, we connected now. You with me now, but I can't show that type of stuff, y'all chopping niggas' heads off. But listen, Vaughn, I need you to give me your last word before you get up out of here, man. What's your last word? You said a whole lot of wisdom already, but before we get up out of here, what do you want to leave the people with, Vaughn?
Well, I would just say use some wisdom. There's a saying that says that fools rush in, where angels dare to tread. Now that says a whole lot right there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't just rush into anything when it comes to relationships.
That's a fact.
Vet. Do the vetting. And I know a lot of people think that that's a talking point.
It's a cliche.
No, but it's a reality. It's something that you need to do. Do an investigation.
That's right.
Before you invest your time and effort into a thing. Make sure that you do some type of investigating and research on who this individual really is. And I'm not telling the ladies to, just like Tawana G was speaking in terms of, letting her values down if she's being with certain individuals.
Right.
I don't always agree with that. You see what I'm saying? And I do respect and understand her opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But the regular Joe Smo is a good guy too. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying?
I think that's what Tyler Perry was trying to say.
And definitely, if he has integrity, and if he has drive, and if he has a vision, You see, you have to be able to tap into those things sometimes because you'll pass up a good individual. Same thing with the lady, with the gentleman, with the ladies, because she doesn't look a certain way or she doesn't come in a certain package. You'll pass her up when she's a good woman. You see what I'm saying? We're passing up good people all the time.
That's,
You
you
see what
know
I'm saying?
what?
Because we have our own preferences. But
You're absolutely right. And I think the reason why a lot of good people do get passed up, we're living in a vain society and we're always looking for outside something that's going to catch our attention on the outside appearance. And
and
we
listen,
spend far less time
yeah,
actually honing in on what the inside qualities that people possess. Go ahead, Vaughn. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
no. I apologize, brother. I don't mean to cut in on you, but and last but not least, when it comes to submitting, if the individual man or woman has not submitted themselves to God, then I would question trying to get into that relationship.
You heard,
And
y'all
I'll
heard
and
what
and,
Vaughn said.
and I'll close it with that.
Vaughn say, if you're listen, if you're an atheist, don't get involved with no believer, and if you're a believer, don't get involved with no atheist. Y'all leave each other alone and go into your own circle. There ain't no use. Ain't no use to eat fucking around. Man,
I'm
Vaughn, I
just
really
saying.
appreciate you, bro. I
Thank you,
appreciate
man,
it.
for having me
And
up,
you
man.
know
And
I love you, right,
congratulations
Vaughn? I
again.
told you that. I
Man,
love you, right, Vaughn?
much love, brother. I got great love for you too, man.
I
And and
appreciate
and
that.
listen, I'm praying for much success for you in this space. Because you're doing something different, and that's what makes a difference.
Vaughn, what you just said right then, I needed to hear that. Because that is exactly what I've been trying to accomplish. We got so many echo chambers in these spaces, everybody talking about the same thing, right? And like I like to do different topics, and yeah, I don't mind talking about relationships too, but at the same time, I do feel like there are other important topics that we don't really honor. You know what I'm saying? Like we leave out a lot of potential topics that could actually make a difference in people's lives. And we leave them on the table, and I just felt like it was a need. So for you to just say that, Vaughn, I really appreciate that. It means a lot coming from
Sir,
you. And a lot of y'all who
yes,
don't really
sir.
understand who we're talking to right now, uh Vaughn is a veteran, in these YouTube spaces. And another thing, when it comes to on the moderator side, it's a privilege to have Vaughn as a moderator. And I know me and Vaughn have talked in the back chat. Vaughn don't fuck around on on every channel. He doesn't wish to moderate for everything. And Vaughn is a very spiritual guy. So if he chooses to mix himself with you, that's really kind of almost like a compliment. So Vaughn, just by you messing with me, every show, man, and just being here and being a part of, I really take that as an honor, man. I really appreciate you, Vaughn. Real talk, man.
Thank you, sir. And I will definitely continue to support.
Thank you, man. God damn, Vaughn.
All
You
right,
finna make me
all
cry.
right, peace,
Shit.
man.
No
Don't cry, brother. Don't
captivity.
cry.
All right,
All
Vaughn.
right, peace, man.
Yeah. Hassan. What you got to say about them hoes, man? I'm just joking. Listen, what you got to say, Hassan? What you got to say? Does the man that only can pay his light bill, the light bill in the house, does he deserve a chance, or do the women need to leave his ass on the curb?
Well, like I said, in America, that's not gonna work. She will end up leaving
Before
him.
you say that, I think Miss Piggy said she had something funny to say to you earlier. She said, let me see what she said to you. She said something about her son. Let me see what she said. Oh, right here. She said her son, please stop leading every sentence with in my country, in this country, and that's only in America.
But that's real though. That's his experience. I feel him though.
Nah, I
It's
just thought that was funny.
he do be doing that, but
Go
that's
ahead,
real.
Hassan. Go ahead. We just fucking with you. Go ahead, bro.
That's cool. It's cool. Well, Like I said,
You
like
don't know what to say now. But go ahead, son. I'm just playing, nigga.
a man has to work no matter what, not just to pay the light bill, and he has to be respected. In America, everything's such a fucked up now.
Right.
So I'm gonna end this where, like Vaughn said earlier, we gotta keep God in our minds. We gotta keep praying. You gotta stay positive. You gotta keep good energy, and keep it moving. Like this is life. You never know when is your last day. You could be right now. We can die in an hour. We don't know. So just stay positive. Think positive. But I get it. In America, everything's fucked up. So you can at least do your best. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I appreciate you, man. And Hassan, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I don't really say this a lot, but every time you show up, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. I actually talk about you off camera. And I talk about I talk about how much you support me. And when it comes to joining panels, right? It's one thing to be in the chat. But it's another thing also to have enough nerve to join these panels. And from day one, bro, you've been joining these panels, and I really appreciate that, bro. And I
appreciate you letting me come on here.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Your face is going to spread. I'm telling you, I just know it. I'm gonna tell you why. Actually, Miss Piggy kind of touched on it. You do bring a different angle to these conversations because you're from a different culture. And we need that diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get tired of talking to you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to you niggas all the time. I want to talk to Hassan. Shit. But
yeah,
Hassan,
because the same keeps repeating, that's why. The person that lives in Houston, Texas, talking the same thing about in Miami, and the people in Miami are talking about the same thing in Los Angeles. Yeah, different cities, but you guys literally the same thing, and the result is the same. So.
No, all jokes aside, cause y'all know I like to make jokes, but man, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. Real talk, man. And hey, bro.
And Miss Pig, I'll try to say no more in my country and your country. That's all
You can't help it, dog. You can't help it. I'm gonna start saying that shit too. Listen, I'm gonna start saying that shit too. When it's time for me to talk, I'm gonna say, listen, well, in my country, in America, I'm gonna say that shit too. But listen, but no, man, I really appreciate it, man. And I was finna say something else, but don't worry about it. I forgot. But anyway, it don't matter, man. But Hassan, man, thank you for always coming through. We finna go to Pink, my cousin, man. Man, listen, man. I love this girl to death. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. We got a big family, but this woman has been supporting me. She don't understand. I put a big asterisk by her name. In my phone, you got an asterisk by your name now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, because it means a lot. It means a lot, man, but like I always say, and Pink already know this. Pink has always been one of those people, even in the family, she's always stood out, and she's always she's been like, yeah, but she's not. Pink don't move with the norm. You know what I'm saying? She does her own thing. You know what I'm saying? She
doesn't judge you or judge people, right?
That too, but she's always, I'm trying to think of the right terminology, but she's just a special person. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna do something just because the in crowd is doing it. She makes her own lane. She's been like that for a long time. You feel what I'm saying?
Cool.
And then what's that?
You know what you should do? Reward her. Take her to Fiji for 2 weeks vacation.
What Fiji? Where that at? That down the street?
Island of Fiji. Yeah, it's like a small island. Fiji, the country.
That's where they make the water at?
I guess so, yeah. But it's actually an island. It's a country.
Shit, knowing Pink, she probably done been there already. Shit.
No Cap-tivity.
You ain't been there yet, Pink?
Not yet, but I'm gonna go. Not yet.
Pink,
But it's kind of
what's your last words, Pink? What you want to leave with us, man? Is there some loyal, dedicated, only can pay one light bill guys out there?
No, that's somebody who homeless and needs somewhere to sleep at or a roommate or something like that. I think that that's just, you know what, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think of most 99 times out of 100 these topics is straight online. In real life, people is not doing all of that. In real life, men actually, black men especially, they really do take care of their families and pay bills and all of that. I think most of this is online, and I think Tyler Perry need to sit his rich ass down somewhere and go spend money and stop giving advice. Rich people should enjoy their wealth and leave us out of it, because he done started this whole debate. And the bottom line is, I think all of this was just for his attention. See how we talking about it? I don't even think it was a real topic.
He might be coming out with a new movie or something.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Well, listen. I'm gonna echo y'all. I don't think this is what I really want to say the whole goddamn stream. Women, I'm talking about the quality women. I ain't talking about you goddamn ragged ass foot draggers. I'm talking about the quality women who got some sense, you know, who understands, you know, how to coincide in a healthy relationship, and you understand what it takes to maintain a healthy family. Please do not get yourself intertwined with a guy that can only pay the light bill, right? And I understand this here. I will say this. Now, if you know a guy that can only at the present time can only pay the light bill at the time if you were to get married, but you know this dude is working on something very special in his life, and he's contributing a bunch of dedication hours to what he's trying to accomplish. If you know that, if you just that close to him, just like what Pink said, she knew her husband well, and she trusted. He wasn't in the best situation, but she trusted him when they joined into their marriage, and he kept his word. He ended up delivering, right? But I think she knew him well enough, right, to trust him, whatever, to that point. And I'm not saying there aren't exceptional guys out there like that, but all I'm saying, on an average, on the norm, I wouldn't advise a woman to get involved or put herself in a relationship to where this dude can only pay the light bill. Because most guys, if they can only pay the light bill, especially in today's economy with inflation, and tomorrow he might not be able to pay the light bill. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, I wouldn't advise that. If I was y'all, I would just stay single, stay friends, keep your legs closed. And because when you get married, you're gonna start having sex, then you're gonna start having babies. And it ain't that, you know, a lot of people like to say they can plan babies. A lot of that stuff just come out. You know, sometimes the sex start getting so good, you're pregnant. Boom. It's, you know what I'm saying? You start throwing up, and then it's like, it's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Shit hit you. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, just to be safe, just try to align yourself with somebody where you already know you going into a situation where you're protected in every dynamic of the sense. When it comes to marriage, you're protected financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You want all those coverings to be, to be covered. You want to cover all of those grounds. And I also want to say this. I want to leave y'all with this here. Y'all know I got to give it to you. I got to give it to y'all. Hold on, let me see this here. A man maintains. Okay, yeah. A wife that y'all gonna like this one here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. A wife that maintains. Here it is. Right here. Y'all check this out right here. I'm I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I know y'all ain't seen this one before. Cause these churches, they don't really do that shit, right? So let's read this right here. This says, this coming from, what is this? This come from, what is that? Ecclesiasticus. This is in the missing books of the Bible. This is in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 22. This says, a woman, if she maintains her husband, meaning if she continuously has to take care of him, she becomes full of anger. This is in the Bible. She becomes full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Right? So I just wanted to leave y'all with that, because even the Bible say, if a woman has to take care of her man too long, she gonna get mad. She gonna get frustrated, and she's gonna start being filled with anger. So don't y'all listen to the women when they say, baby, I don't care what you made. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna. No. She gonna get mad. She gonna get mad sooner than later. Trust me. The Bible said that. I'm telling y'all. So the best thing to do, man, is just get your shit in order. And so you won't even have to worry about that. And then guess what? If she does get mad about something or disrespect you, it's not gonna be because you can't pay you can't pay all the bills. It's just because she a disrespectful motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying?
Crazy, but again, though, in America and in my country, the way they grow up is different. Because by the time they're a teenager, they're partying, drinking, doing stupid stuff. In my country, by the time they're a teenager, they're praying. By the time they're 18, they're in the military or something. So they're already matured even in that age. You see, that's also that.
That's a great point. Damn, we should have touched on that. Man, why you ain't say that earlier? Damn. That was a great point you just made, man.
That's true. How you grow up got a lot to do with.
Yeah.
That's true.
So again,
you know what?
America,
go ahead, Hassan.
So again, in America, by the time they're 25, they probably understand. In my country, by the time they're 20, they're more mature. They know what the fuck is going on. There's a big difference.
Well, listen. Listen. Y'all know what I'm finna leave y'all with. This has been an excellent show. I'm trying to research ways to get more word out about this show, because we're trying to bring the viewership up to an astronomical amount of people. I think that once a lot of people actually get a whiff of this show, they're gonna stay. And the more people that stay and they pile on, it's gonna become a special thing. And also, my goal is not just for me, but for also the people that join the panels on a regular basis, for me to actually build their brand and to branch off and to create your own platform. I'm telling you, I'm trying to create a network. Like,
that's what's up, friend.
Like my cousin Pink, as long as she keep camming up Hassan, you never know, a year from now, whatever, we can have a network of channels and we're gonna stick together. You know what I'm saying? And so we just have to stay the course. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. I can pay all my goddamn bills. Y'all ain't finna catch me on that shit.
That's what's up.
But I just want to say I love y'all. And y'all know what I always say before we get up out of here, right?
To free yourself.
Hold on, Hassan. I'm gonna let Pink do it this time, cause you did it last time. Pink, you know what I say? Do you know what I say? Do you?
What you say? I'm gonna say.
To free yourself, you must heal yourself. Let me hear you say it.
To free yourself, you must heal yourself, bitch. Heal yourself. Today.
And until the next time,
all right.
We out of here. Love y'all.
Good night.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.